All right, all right. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Based on Fargo number of entries into the tournament, I believe. What are we at here? Yeah, Each division has Fargo caps for Scotch. Platinum is the highest. Yeah. Based on Fargo number of entries into the tournament, yeah.
It's actually got quite a bit of Fargo info right here.
Well, I think they want to know what the difference was between Platinum and between the divisions, like how they decided who was in what division.
Got it.
If it was by haircut or arm size or what.
I don't think either one.
Taking the Magic Rack, yeah, Jonathan. I use it for big tournaments.
I totally agree.
All right, center table break, and this is Johnson and Howell. Nice, good break, good spread. Yeah, that's a Magic Rack break, folks.
And that is the fellow that I played in Gold Division.
Okay.
And he is a very, very solid player.
And he plays good, huh?
Yep.
Well, let's see if he plays good today.
This is Howell coming to the table here. This is Sam Howell. And they are out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yep. CR's in-house league and CR's Billiards. They want to give a shout out to O'Keefe Collision in St. Paul, Minnesota, and CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. His partner, Jeff Johnson, that's a fellow that I played, and again, really, really nice guy, phenomenal player. New Brighton, Minnesota. Wants to give a big shout out to his wife, Bethany, and everyone from Minnesota here watching, back at home. All right, so kind of looking how to get where they need to be on stripes. 14 ball is the only real problem for stripes.
Yeah, it's still open, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to think about taking the, what is that, the 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I hate that 14.
I hate it.
That 14 makes me sad.
Yep, and that's what they're doing. So starting with the 7. 7 to the 1, probably.
I don't know. If it's me, I'm just really focused on trying to pocket the 7.
Yeah, got away from him a little bit.
Oh, and clicking the 14 to
maybe
still
made
a
it
problem,
worse.
but
yeah. Yep, worse.
I think there's that trick shot where you can slam it into the point there and get it to go into the side pocket, but maybe not too. That's a very touchy shot depending on where it's sitting, and the 7 would need to move first. So
7 would definitely.
7's definitely in the way of making that shot. So there's that.
Again, I mean the 7 might be your opening shot here. Does that 2 ball go past the 15? I think so.
Cuts, yeah.
I kind of like going 3 to 7, 7-5, some combination
I like
of that.
your idea of taking the 7 though right now because it's at a point in the game where if you somehow touch 12 first, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Or whatever, 14.
Totally.
Yeah, I like your idea of taking the 7 first.
I just don't really like moving it. If I'm choosing to be solids, I love that ball's so buried.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, better start off with the 4 ball maybe, or the 1 or so many other things. I hear what you're saying. Maybe the 1 to the 6. 6 is kind of a problem ball.
Yep. Yep, not as bad as that.
Yeah, 1 to the 6 to the 2. Maybe 1, 6, 4, 7. I think he has the 1 in the corner from here, but there are a lot of balls on the table, and he does not have a shot at many of them. Maybe the 4 goes. Yeah, I think the 4 and the 1 both go.
Yeah, it's tight. Definitely nothing doing down here. You kind of got to go up table. We got here. Is this Dave?
This is Dave. Well, I'm trying to figure out, they don't. It's one of the 2 guys, that's for sure. They both like black and gold. They like the Steelers. It's Nick and Dave.
All right, so one ball was a great shot. Gets him on that 6 ball in a beautiful way.
Shout out Pittsburgh. They're from.
He's looking at the 2 ball, man. I really like going 6-4 and then dealing with these balls.
Shout out to Selena, his wife. And then Dave Knight from Pittsburgh.
2 ball you can be fine, but man, you're already on that 6.
Atlanta, BCA. Shout out to his wife, Beth.
Underhit that ball.
And Gene and Dan.
All right, you can take the 3 now.
And Ted and Nick.
And here's another chance to get back on that 6 ball. So,
oh, and they're the 2021 Scotch Doubles Platinum Champions.
wow.
Good to know. All right, out of the way.
So these guys are good shooters.
Apparently.
And again, he got him on that 6 ball last time. I think he's going to do it again. So make this 3 ball.
Nice.
Begging his partner to take that 6. You're going to be on the rail, but just roll forward a little bit, and that way you get a nice little shot on the 4 off the left side rail back out for the 5. They should be out here.
Or even stop shot on the 4. Yeah, depending on how you end up. Yeah, stop shot. Especially if you can use that
Gets them
side
off the rail
pocket
a
for
little bit.
stroking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think these guys have played pool before.
Looking that way.
Oh, wow. Okay, a lot of movement there. He couldn't stick it then.
That's not one you want to force.
Yeah.
You know you got a straight shot. It's longer. I mean, trying to do your partner a favor, but it's not going to bode well.
I don't think that 5 has a... Does it...
I think it cuts between the 9-10.
And get to the corner pocket. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
you're
not
right.
pretty,
No,
but
you're right. No, it
I
goes.
also actually think it banks around the 14.
Yeah.
Surprisingly enough.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
There's
you're
a
right.
bucket there. None of
If I
it's
gave
pretty.
you 5 chances at it, yeah, I believe that you'd make that. I agree.
Sorry, get off that view. Somebody was asking about caps, so I'm going to check that out.
Nice.
Yeah, tough call here.
Oh, yeah, no, he's doing what you talked about. He's banking the 5.
Nice. All right, so Knight, Vrcic are the ones that have the point. Johnson, Howell's going to have to double dip. Cut it a little thin.
Johnson Howell has to double dip.
Yep.
All right, later I'm going to want to know that. All right.
And player information. Scotch doubles caps here.
All right, that 14, I wonder how it's sitting. All right. Yeah,
So
no, I
now-
think from there it slams into the pocket. I'm going to keep it on this view just in case he slams it because it'll be neat to see.
Yep.
Jonathan, yeah, exactly. As nervous as you are on the Scotch table, it's finals. It's for big money.
Totally.
And it's Scotch. It's tough. First place,
2100.
second place gets 2,100. I'm going to say first place is 3,600. I'm making that up, but
Just to let you guys know, the team cap is 1,200. 1,200 platinum, 11 gold, 1,000 silver, 900 bronze. 900 is tough. And this is, yep, again, $3,000 first place, $2,100 second place.
nice. You got to hit. Well, you don't have to do anything, but if you hit that 14 really hard, it compresses that point and it'll go
Even
in.
with that much of the well, yeah, I think you're right, because
Yeah.
isn't it just a little less than half the ball it goes?
Yeah, it goes.
And you're just punching that
I don't know
straight
any
in.
rule like that, but I know that goes. Not like that. It is. Oh, okay.
Wow. I didn't think you had any room at all.
That was
shows what we
not
can
the
see
shot
on
I
the
was
monitor.
talking about, and we definitely did not see that ball accurately. No, that was not the shot I was talking about.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, Mike, that was not the shot. That was not a slam shot. Good call.
Trying to force it.
So somebody said something about Scotch. So one of the brutal things about Scotch too is you're working so hard to get your partner's shape that you end up getting him. Summer mentioned this a few minutes ago. Not very good shape. You can see, if you watch what he just did, every muscle in his body tensed up as he was stroking through, and a lot of that is based on mental stuff, which is. In Scotch, it's based on, you want to get your partner's shot. You don't want to screw up your shot. So many things that have nothing to do with what you'd normally be looking or thinking about when you were playing. I'm going to have to Heimlich Summer, and it's going to be a trick, folks. I'll tell you what. I'm in good shape, but it's going to take him. It's going to take a real move. I'm going to have him lay down, jump on him like his kid brother.
Wow! Look at that shot.
Oh my God, that was a great
fabulous
shot, dude.
Holy cow.
Knight and Vrcic. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
My last name's
Sick.
Dutchman. I got nothing to say. That's
Wow,
beautiful. Oh, like
what
a champion.
Man, that's huge.
Like a champion.
This is something I like to talk about when we do Scotch. What do you prefer? Do you prefer two equal rated players? 1,200 cap here. Do you think two 600s are going to play better together, or do you think a 650 and a 550 are going to play better?
I have two answers. I think a 600 and a 600 is a better way to go, but the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to try and be a 670, and I'm going to find a 530 that plays like a 700 and nobody knows about him.
Yeah.
And
well,
maybe he's even have a robustness of 4.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you for real. What's the best strategy for this kind of a tournament? Find somebody that has a out of whack Fargo.
That doesn't work, though. 200 games in Fargo.
Is that what they need?
200.
Yeah. Well, find somebody. Maybe they got a table 8 months ago. Maybe this is a nicer example. They got a table 8 months ago, and Fargo hasn't caught up with the fact that they've been practicing for 8 months.
And you're going to see a lot of that post what we've all been through for the last little period of time. A lot of people make jumps.
Exactly.
So Knight and Vrcic taking down that first game, and here to break. Big first game. Break and serve.
Making it happen.
Yeah, race to 5 here.
Oh, nice break. So stripe down.
I don't even know what that means. Please give us some info for our commentators. Late Satanian. All right. Yeah, from Pittsburgh. You gave the shout out to Selena. Got it.
Mike, I agree. Yeah, same mindset. It does matter. That's for sure.
And I guess that's why I like to talk about it. I think if you have a dominant player, then you have somebody kind of guiding the rhythm.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you have two very similar players, I think it's really important to just let both players play their game.
That's right.
Except for when you get in a situation where the guy obviously gets him shape on the hard ball and he takes another one. That's when I think it's worth interrupting and saying, hey, I put you here for a reason. You don't have to do it, but that's why I put you there.
Right, exactly.
But we all probably shoot best with our first instinct. There's a lot of people here. It's Tuesday. It's packed.
It really is. You know what, Summer? I think the date change is helping.
You think so?
I wonder. I got to wonder.
Well, it's spring break right now, right?
I'd rather come to Vegas this time of year than in the summer.
Oh, my God, yeah.
This summer, I don't know if you've heard, it's hot here.
It's hot. I hate it. It smells worse in the summer.
And also, people in the summer want to do stuff with their kids, which is generally not a tournament. So, yeah, I think it might be helping. I know I'm thrilled it's this time of year now. I got stuff to do in the summer. I don't play pool in the summer. That's not true. I play pool every day. I have a pool table at home. I don't want to lie to you guys. But I don't play pool competitively in the summer. I practice every day. I try and hit 200 balls a day.
All right, taking a nice long look at this, and rightfully so. I don't think I like stripes. Well, I don't really like either one of them.
I don't like stripes because the 11.
Dealing with that 11.
Yeah, the 11
he's
makes
kind
me
of going
sad.
for it here. I think he's swinging to get it out.
Yeah, it wasn't the right angle.
Almost got there, though.
Do you think the 11 goes now? It might go,
If
buddy.
not, it's a heck of a lot better than it was.
Go.
And in fact, I would go for it take that 13 to get on the 11 right
I
now.
think so too, man. I think we might see them do that. I think this pair, they have a plan. The 15-10, it's a combo and deal with it when you get there. You might as well deal with the 13-11 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
The way he's looking at it, I don't think it goes. I just can't see that well.
I think he was just double checking if he should take the 15-10 now. I think that's the only reason he's not down on the 13 right now. It's because he's also dead set for taking that combo.
I think he was almost convinced to take the 13-11, but I don't know if it goes.
I think he's hungry and he's thinking about a bacon cheese sandwich.
Bacon cheese sandwich. The important thing to keep in mind when you get in this mindset of like, shit, how are we going to get out of this is how are they going to get out of it?
Yeah.
They still got a lot of problems down there.
Right.
I guess mainly the 2-ball.
Yeah, that would go towards don't take the 15-10 combo right now.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't think that 11 goes.
I think he might be. I thought maybe he was trying to break it out, but no. And this is definitely when you get in trouble just making those balls, you know. If you're saving the 11 for last and it doesn't go. I guess taking the 11 last does create more problems. I mean, if you can just knock it up right by that pocket, it's pretty tough to deal with that 5, 6, 7, 4. Or the 4, 5, 6, 7, depending on how you want to say that.
I don't like any of it. Yeah.
Yep, 10-ball championship streaming right now, too.
Go off the 11 to the bottom side of it, the right-hand side of it. Spin the cue ball off the long rail and leave him on the bottom rail, doubled up on the 7, 5, and 6, and hope he just misses. Yeah, leave him basically on the diamond of the bottom rail, right-hand side. You know. Virginia, yeah, that's interesting. I have a friend, and we both play real good, but we both have different patterns on 8-ball. I have awful patterns, and he has really good patterns, and he hates playing Scotch with me. That's Paul. Paul cannot stand playing Scotch 8-ball with me. He's just constantly going, "What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? I left you on the 3. You took the 7. You knew I left you on the 3. You still took the 7. What are you doing, dude?" I'm like, you're way stupid.
It's the wrong shot.
That's the wrong shot, I think. Like, it makes perfect sense. Nah.
Guy that initially taught me one pocket and taught me quite a bit about pool. Always would get so mad at me and say, no, it's a wrong shot. It's a wrong shot. And I was like, you can say that until you're blue in the face, but until I learn it's the wrong shot,
Right.
it's not going to matter.
Yep.
And that's why I like to gamble with people is I was like, okay, then punish me for it.
Right.
Show me why it's the wrong shot.
Right.
Because to be honest, old man, I don't trust you.
Yeah, right, yes.
That's not good.
Oh, bummer.
Heartbreaker.
All right, 15 goes to the left, and the 3 stops it from scratching. The 11 is still a problem, and these guys, I hate to judge a team by matching shirts, but I feel like they know what they're doing. And it is what it is. And
you hate to? You totally do.
I totally do it. And I wonder what the plan is on the 11 ball. I don't think they would continue making balls if they didn't have a plan. I mean, for God's sakes, look at their shirts.
And we're back to wrestling, full circle.
It's just like Wiz Khalifa said, black and yellow. Black and yellow.
Right. Do you think the Wu-Tang was in mind when they made these shirts?
No, I think it's Pittsburgh Steelers. But that's okay.
Wow. Well, locking them up, that is going to make things more difficult for solids.
They do look like killer bees, though, don't they?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to play safe behind that 3-ball. I'm not going to hit it hard enough to free it up, but I'm definitely going to lock them down. Get ball in hand.
I'm going to make their 10 on purpose. I'm just going to pocket their 10, and I'm going to hand them the cue ball. You know why? Because it amuses me. Yeah, I think that's the right shot. I do.
I think you might be right.
What's the point of doing anything else?
Because they can get out here.
I'll be like, here you go, ball in hand, hot shot.
I think what they're thinking is once you get on the other side of this, the 1 combos into that ball and the 3. Boy, that's not. You got to use that 1 to combo into the 3 if you're trying to get out.
I totally agree with you, obviously.
Yeah, he didn't need to fire that ball. All right, so 6 to pop out for probably the 4 next, maybe the 7.
Yeah, or maybe kind of a stop shotty on the 6 ball for 5 in the side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that shot. I guess that's the other thing you could do is you could get on the 7 and 4 and then take the 5 off the 3, freeing it up.
Yeah.
With those already there, though, and just pointed right at the pocket, pretty hard to not combo that. And this is Jeff at the table now. Maybe he's looking at just disrupting those balls, making the 1 and making contact with it.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Darn it.
Staff meeting. Staff meeting in the office.
That's right. Let's talk. Safety break.
Yep. Bring your coffee cup.
Yeesh. Yeah, I don't want to open that stuff up. I don't want to open up the 11 if I don't have to. Especially not if I'm out. If I'm not out.
Yeah, I wish I had more ideas, guys, but I'm not sure. You definitely want to take the 1-3. Use the 1 for the combo to make that 3 ball. You don't want to do anything else that doesn't involve that.
He's looking at cutting to the lower left, and it looks like aiming up a little shallow.
Yeah, and that might work out all right.
Hard to say. Coming through. Coming through.
I know ladies just walked back talking about bad girls.
And
This is my kind of party.
Yeah. You saw the little, the pull out to the side with the arm there.
Yeah.
Definitely a little hitch in his giddy up. It's a grandpa joke.
Yes, I like it. Okay, 2 rails underneath the 12 ball or the 10 and slide over. I don't know. No, that's a horrible idea. I got nothing.
Wait, what are you doing?
I don't know. I had no good ideas.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Bank the 5, 2 rails into the 12.
I like off the 11 and try and duck under the 3. Just, kind of treetop him over there. Gets that 1 ball further out of there.
Yeah, that's good. It's a little more difficult for him, I guess. All right, I think pocket the 7 ball and bring the cue ball back up table to get on the left side of the 1 ball. If you underhit it, you're on the 5. If you hit it perfect, you have a 1 whatever 3 combo.
Yeah, I like that.
Or don't.
5 ball comes clean across the table. It's hard to say what the Fargo is, but I think there might be a little Fargo difference between these 2 players, and I think that Jeff might be trying to lay up a little easier shots there. Okay, so he leaves him the angle to try and get to the 3 again.
This is exactly what they needed. Boy, the tension is thick.
Indeed.
The crowd's deep.
Wow,
that's a great shot.
Pretty shot.
That's a great shot.
Well, Sam Howell just made a big one there. They are looking really good here.
I think if you do this medium speed, you make the 4 and the 7 drifts to the left of the corner pocket, and the cue ball goes to the bottom rail and then bounces up just a little bit, and you end up having a nice shape.
Gosh,
but don't slam it and don't.
I hit this ball too hard.
That was almost too hard, man. That was just,
it worked out well.
Yeah, that worked out great. All right, I think they got a chance to get on the board here, man. This is a big deal. It's only a race to 5. I mean, you don't want to.
Quick.
You want to make this happen.
Yep.
Oh no, that's too bad. That's unfortunate.
What happened? He touched the cue ball?
He didn't touch anything. He's just
He's jacked
super
up.
jacked up. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't realize that.
Yeah,
That's
definitely
too bad.
hampered here, and he does kind of want to pop this ball. I don't think I would in this situation. He's going to try to draw back to the right side of the table. I think I just leave my partner the cut.
Or maybe punch it left too. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell the angle. It looks like yeah. That's a great shot. Man, jacked up like that. I don't think a lot of players understand the pressure.
Yeah. Do you like side pocket for this or corner?
I'm going to play the corner, and I'm going
Yeah.
to play a pocket speed because it, again, kind of disrupts things.
My
down
mind
there.
says corner, and then I get down on it. I'm like, oh, I'm shooting this in the side. I'm sorry.
Just because there's a scratch
I make it
possibility.
more often. Just because I make it more often in the side.
I understand that.
My brain knows my odds like a computer.
Very nice shot. Well, Jeff getting him on the board right there.
Well done.
1-1 here,
Making it happen, Captain.
and they're back to breaking, right?
We've had some great matches today. My God.
Yes, we have.
Oh, I see Tyler Styler and his girlfriend, who is doing kind of interview stuff.
Feflova? I'm not sure what her name is.
I don't know. She's doing it for Predator.
Mhm.
I think it's sexist to say that she's beautiful because I don't think that matters for her doing the interviews. But she's just the cutest little thing ever.
Have you seen her play?
She's amazing.
Dude,
yeah.
she is
She's
phenomenal.
super good. Yeah.
Beast. I do not want
Yes.
to run into her in a tournament.
Federer, same thing. I will say it's super sexist to say Federer Gore's wife is beautiful, but she is, and she runs out. I watched her playing 10-ball Ghost at the Roy's basement.
Uh-huh.
What's her name? I shouldn't just call her Federer's wife. What's her name?
I don't think you're talking about Federer. I think you're talking about you played
The
it.
other little guy.
Yeah.
The other guy. Oh, man, now it's getting worse.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I like how you're just leaning into it.
Sorry,
I know
everybody.
it's sexist, man.
I'm
but-
sorry. Well, I know. Well, it is what it is. All right. Neil's fine. Hey, so just for the record, Albin Ocean and Neil's fine, very attractive men. All right, now we're even.
Even squared that one right
Well, I
up.
think that's what makes it sexist is you don't say that about the other people. Christina Tatch is definitely a beautiful young lady and plays amazing too, but that wasn't who I was talking about. I saw my friend get the crap kicked out of him played by her at Derby City class.
Who's that?
Oh, hey, what's up, Summer? She stomped
was-
him. I'm just going to tell you, Summer's a large man. Christina is not a large woman. Seriously, Summer's crying. She's laughing and pointing at him. It was the weirdest thing you've ever seen in
I
your life.
cried for a good 2/3 of that match in a race to 9,
She kicked you twice.
right in the shins.
Yes.
And that was a high kick.
Dude.
That was as high as she could kick with
Dude.
shins.
Dude.
So Christina Tkach, that is a good guess because if we're talking about Federer Gorst, I do believe that's his partner. But I played Christina, I guess it's 3 years ago at Derby. She beat me 9-3. Filler, absolutely. Pia Filler was who you're talking
Pia
about.
Filler, thank you.
Thank you.
Pia Filler. Pia Filler, I saw her play the Ghost 10 ball
We're the
on a
worst.
9-foot, and she beat the crap out of him. She's amazing. Go ahead.
9-inch Neil's fine. I never saw that. So Christina, I had played the day before. We're just warming up, and we ended up hitting balls together. And I was like, this girl's pretty good. I had no idea who she was, and then I end up playing her. Rick puts us on the TV table, and she really just had her way with me. And I'm not big on autographs, but I did get a Derby City poster that year, and I had all the pros sign it.
Oh, that's cool.
And Christina signed mine from Russia with Love, which I'm sure she does with everybody,
Right,
but it felt
Right.
especially
That's sweet.
jabby.
That's sweet. Oh.
I loved
She
it.
seems really nice.
Oh, she's awesome.
Yeah, they're all, yeah.
Phenomenal player.
Yeah, all the girls that I mentioned are
Great
nice.
spokesperson
Yeah,
for the sport
seriously.
also.
Yeah, we need it. I think Fargo's helped with that. I do think Fargo has helped break that glass ceiling for women,
Oh, yeah.
and I really like to see it. All right, and they're getting ready to go. They just had to get some water and get things going. Again, this is stressful stuff.
They're on a little break?
No, they're not on a little break, but they needed to get some water. Now it's colored red and has fancy straws in it, but it's good.
I know that it's cranberry juice. He spilled a little bit on my
Jonathan, I was staying away from it. My friend, I was staying far away from it.
bridge length. in that match, again,
Yes, sir.
2 of my worst losses I've ever had were at Derby that year. One to Christina. Just like not my worst losses, I don't know, but memorable losses, I should say. But I also had some of my greatest moments in pool.
Really?
There was a shot that she pushed out to that I was like, this is a 15% shot for me, and I'll bet it's an 85% shot for her. And I ended up taking it because it would.
You knew she was
It's
going
me
to make
always
it.
going through. Yeah, this is my moment. Sure,
Right,
maybe I'm
right,
going to miss, but
right.
I would rather miss and have taken my shot than
Right,
not shot at all.
right,
So,
right.
so that was awesome.
A wonderful break there by Johnson and Howell.
He breaks really strong.
The table looks crooked on your screen. Is that what you're saying? Mike, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get you, buddy. You let me know. It looks a little crooked on my screen too. Just a tiny bit, huh?
Yep, I can see that.
Mike, years ago I touched something around here, and we stopped streaming for 4 days afterwards. I just don't touch anything. What I say is yellow ball in the pocket far away from me. That's all I do.
Here's the tricky thing
I say,
about
go,
that.
man, go.
We had the streaming camera above.
You got it, buddy.
Our streaming unit here.
Yeah, right, yes.
And we moved.
They have no
it
idea
to,
what you're talking about, but no, keep saying over here.
We
Go
moved
ahead.
it to a mobile bench or a mobile unit, and now that thing does get bumped. So thank you for the heads up. It is just a little bit crooked. That's when you got to know you're going to overroll.
The rack.
Oh, rack look
Gotcha,
crooked.
Mike.
That's even better.
Gotcha.
I believe it.
I have no power.
This is rack your own 8-ball, so you are going to see some crooked racks. I actually had a player say, "Oh, you're tilt racking that, huh?" And
He said that to you?
Yeah, I had no idea my rack was tilted.
Oh.
I don't know enough.
I wish they had the lines on the tables, and I know why they don't. I get it, but I wish they had the
Why?
lines on the table.
Why don't they?
I think because if you ever have to adjust the cloth or something, then it's it's a problem.
That's just beyond. I mean, they're really adjusting bedcloth?
I don't think they are. I just
No.
think that's why they don't like. I think that's why people like. I just think that's why they don't.
No,
draw
the way
on
they
it.
cover these tables, there's no way these are getting adjusted. You're not re-pulling any of this. It's cut
Well,
at
then
the
they
seam.
should put lines.
It's just no questions asked. I was
Yeah.
at Griff's last night, like I said, and they have the full X, and it's a world of difference for racking.
Yep.
For all kinds of things. Oh, that's awesome.
Something good.
Oh, and an old friend just
Nice
reached
try.
out,
Oh, no.
and
Oh,
she's
brutal.
making etouffee for her friends. It's always a good sign when somebody is making delicious food and they think of you.
Oh, nice.
As
I swear to God, you just said toupee, but then when you said food,
etouffee, yeah. Gonna leave
that's
that
awesome, man. That's
It's
you too, Brutus? Is that right?
Cheeseburger for Creole.
Does that mean you too?
Or
Like you're
Creole
gonna
for
stab me?
cheeseburger. No.
Like the Caesar
No.
thing?
Etouffee is delicious, though. If we got Mike to try it, I think you'd like it.
Utu Brute? I don't know.
Something
Anyway.
like that.
Anyway.
That's a wrestling thing, right?
That's, yeah.
All right,
Brutus.
stripes up here, and I'm starting with the 14. 14 to the 15. 15 to the 10.
I like what you're saying. I'm just looking. The 12 is kind of buried in there.
Yeah.
And you got to get out of there, too, is the thing. I know that sounds obvious. But, yeah, the 14 makes me nervous. I might have to go 14, 11, 12 just to get rid of it. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
again,
and then 15, 10.
I would really be worried about what shot I was going to shoot after the 12. I may even want to leave the 11 and go straight to take 14, 12. That way I can draw off of the 12 and leave myself the 11.
And you can get through there with high inside, but I mean, the 3's in the way, the 8's in the way. It's tricky.
I think you got to back your way out of there. And like I say, once you back your way out of there, then what are you backing up to?
Yeah. Well, that kind of leads to why you'd leave the 11 ball.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
So 14 to the 10. You're saying 10 to the 12?
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
Especially
definitely.
now.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
especially now, yeah, the
High
11
inside,
ball
you
is
went
my
perfect.
safety ball. Yeah.
Yep.
I want things to be laid out differently so that I can go after the 15 when I'm done with the 12. But you just have to have the perfect lay to do that. Yeah, whereas this seems a lot more realistic. Make the 12 pull back. Make sure you don't get hooked on the 5.
Yep. My mother is trying to coach me on how to commentate right now.
Oh, I
It's
like
pretty
it. I
awesome.
like it. What's her advice?
And the teams are, and first up is. which is it's very good advice.
I like it.
Something to think about. This is one of the players on night in Vrcic, and I would be able to tell you who that was if they had identified themselves more clearly than the people in black and yellow shirts.
Yeah.
And that's, both that 3-ball and 8 were in the way. And that's, can't say a predictable error, but something that will come up more often than not.
I am going to start trying to take this is to your mom. I'm going to start trying to take an extra 2 seconds when I take the papers to be like, all right, which one are you, dude?
Yeah.
Because, they forget to do that part. They're like, by the way, black and yellow for our team, and I'm the guy in shorts. My name's Ron.
Speaking of predictable,
Yeah, they don't throw in the last part. They're just, predictable. That's what I'm saying. That's where your mom kind of gets the points because it's like,
totally.
well, except then ask them what was the problem.
And I usually do, like when I grab the paper, I try and take a quick look at it.
I ask no questions.
Till now.
Now I do.
Yeah.
Let's go Team Johnson. Corey Stevenson.
Kicking for the 11.
Ouch.
Oh, man, barely missed that ball.
Ouch. That hurts a lot.
And ball in hand.
Is our score correct?
Is a death sentence. 1-1. I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, we could go check at some point, and if we checked at some point, we could find out which one is which of Knight and Vrcic.
They have some young players playing pool this year in the Predator Pro, and there's
Right.
a young man over there playing.
He's 14,
Wow.
and he's phenomenal.
I need you to stand up right now.
I
Someone.
watched him beat
I need you
Skyler.
to stand up. Look at the person over there in the gray shirts shooting now. That is not what I would expect to see in a Predator Pro tournament.
No, it's not.
Okay, and we're not going to elaborate more. It just seems out of place.
Yeah,
Okay.
agreed.
Here we go. Yes, some young men and women playing in the Predator Pro, and it is amazing to see. It's really neat.
That kid
And they
is a
play strong.
monster.
Yeah, that's what I
So
hear.
good.
I hear.
And I'm embarrassed that I don't know his name. That's somebody that I should definitely know.
Yeah.
Got to get on our player profile thing here.
Is he the one that Billy Thorpe put into the tournament? There was a kid that got invited to play in the Predator Pro, but he needed somebody to put him in, and Billy Thorpe said, "I'll give you the cash at the tournament." And Billy Thorpe's here literally,
I don't know.
he paid for the kid to get into this tournament.
I kind of don't think so. This is a European kid. I think for some reason.
I agree with that. It might not be the kid, but one of the kids that's here, Billy Thorpe played to play him.
Yeah.
And I don't think. Well, maybe Billy Thorpe would play for you. I don't know Billy Thorpe.
No, I see. It sounds like a hometown kind of thing. But imagine he's from Kentucky. All right, starting here.
You know what, Mike? I just want to say for real, I wish all team shirts had your name on the back. For commentating wise, it would help tremendously. But it'd be a silly thing to really tell people.
All right,
Make
Sam
sure your
taking a
name's on the
nice
back.
shot here. Got a little close to his work. Even though it's a little nippy, I still want to take the 7 here.
Me too, and I might even, again, speaking of a little kind of a nippy shot, but I think you can pull it back and leave him the 2-ball in the
next.
same pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, it's okay because you're on the 4. But yeah, and they're far enough away to where I think as a pool player, they're all right.
Yeah. This is Jeff from New Brighton. Jeff's giving a shout out to his wife Bethany out there. Hope you're watching.
Great shot, man. Great shot. I'd rather leave myself with. Take the 2.
That 2, absolutely.
Leave yourself an angle on the 4 to get to the 5. But if you have to, you can follow the 2 and leave the 5 to get on the 4.
Skylar Woodward put in.
Skylar put in the 19-year-old. Thank you, Toby. Well, very, very nice. Very.
This guy's been walking around here with his baby. It's so awesome.
Yeah, I would
Somebody
have to.
called the ref on him
Are
with
you
the
serious?
kid. Oh yeah, you didn't see he was like on the floor playing with his kid, and somebody called the ref over to come over because the kid was crying, and it was Sam. And Sam's just like, "Dude, I don't know. It's hard to say this, but you can't have your baby crying at the pro tournament."
I want everyone to know that I'm all about kids, and that little boy's been very well behaved this whole time. And I
incredible.
did see that time, and it was later, and he was having some grumpy little moments. But part of why they were there in the first place is because he had been perfect for hours,
Totally.
and that's part of why they didn't rush him out of there immediately either, because
Yep.
they had been perfect for hours, and they just assumed it was a temporary thing. And I think it went a little longer, but it is so sweet to see them with him.
I
They
love
just
it.
take
It's
that little
awesome.
kiddo everywhere. They're great parents. parents, if you didn't like Sky before, that'll make you like Sky. I
Yep.
feel the same way about Jason Shaw. I
Shaw.
like Jason Shaw because
Exactly.
he comes to these events with his families. I don't think many people realize he comes here with his wife and his kids.
Big shot there for Sam. I like that he didn't force that. And that came out great.
Great shot.
All right, Jeff trying to seal this up, going up 2-1. That is Jeff Johnson taking down this third game. 2-1. And this is Dave Knight and Nick Vrcic back to the table to break.
And that guy's name is Dustin.
I still don't know what that word is.
What word do you want it to be?
I'm going to type it into the chat room, and we're going to do a contest. Let's see who knows what this word is. Because maybe somebody's watching, and they're going to be able to tell me.
Will you mute me? I'm going to go see how we're doing for coffee.
Yes? Oh, I killed it. I'm sorry.
No, I'm going to make a cup. I'm going to make a pot, and I'm going to go get cream and sugar.
Got it. See you shortly. Okay, here's the word going into the chat room. This is after the word late. I'll type all of it in. Don't know what that means. Cetagenean? Yeah, anyway. That was one of the identifying characteristics of one of these players on Knight Vrcic, and maybe he's the elder fella. Is that what they're saying? Drifting past that side. Oh, man, barely missing the side. Cetagenean. Okay. Thank you, Donnie. I appreciate it. I have to have things phonetically spelled for me now. That was very nice of you, Donnie. I do appreciate it. Okay, that in that case, that does identify it. It is only my own stupidity that allowed me to not differentiate between these two players. All right, so Dave is the younger fella. Nate is his elder. Dry break, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. All right, we got them all up there. Sam back here at the table. Starting with the 7 ball. This is kind of tricky to get through there. All right, just drew off it. I think that's smart. I think he overran that. Still has a shot on the 1. I think I want to take the 4. Yeah, I want to go from the 1 to the 4. It's a little tricky, though. That 13 might get in your way. You might not be able to do it right now. He's looking at the line. If he does, he's really going to have to just roll this ball. Or, okay, he's going to play some high inside. I really like this shot. It's kind of a kill. That looks like a big angle to do it from. Hit that great. Unfortunately, leaves himself a little bit tree-topped over the 13. And you kind of got to push through to get to something here. Hopefully he's got enough of an angle to get around that side pocket and get on the 5 for the opposite side. That's what he's looking at now. All right, 4 ball. Jacked up, top spin, cutting in the side. Not ideal position, but very doable. I figured it out. I know what that word is.
Well, what is it?
Cetagenean. And it means a person between 70 and 79. So that was an identifying characteristic of these players. So Dave is the younger fella in black and yellow, and Nick is the other one.
What does it mean?
A person between 70 and 79. Mike agrees. And yeah, that's not the word that's written here for those people wondering about septuagenarian. Septuagenarian, that's not the word. But on to pool, drifting right into that.
Nice
Great
shot.
Oh,
Bummer.
man, and he was trying to get on
That's
the
a
3.
problem. Yeah, that's too bad. Safety, leave him under the 3 ball.
He is
A
just
safety
on there.
slide off the 2.
Slide off the 2 back under the 2.
Yeah, or under the 6 ball maybe. Put some left on there.
I like that.
I mean, I'm just trying to think of, or get under the 3 ball, put left, slide off the 2 with left-hand English, and get on the rail underneath the 3 ball.
I like thinking about the 6-2 just because once you get over to the 3, the 10 becomes a pretty viable option.
Yeah, Donnie, that's right, buddy.
No, septuagenarian is not what is written here. That's what I thought also, but yep. That's not it.
I have so many things to say that I have nothing to say. Have you ever been there?
Yep.
Okay.
Nowhere to start, but moving on.
I got so much to say that I don't want to start.
Speaking of wrestling.
Tell me. Okay. A team meeting? Is that what's happening here?
Team meeting.
Okay.
And I don't blame him. No, it's actually he's not. I did it again. It wasn't team meeting. He's just taking a long look at it. Yeah, I definitely want to play safe here. He looks like he's just kicking. Kick to the 6.
It looks like he's trying to kick the 6 in the corner, but I did not see him call that, so I don't know what's happening.
Did you invoke it?
You know what? I have coffee going, but if there is one, I'd totally take it. But
I gotta walk up there and make one anyway for D. Do you want one?
you know what? I have coffee. You guys don't need to worry about it. Thanks, though.
It's not a worry.
He just made fresh coffee.
I'll let you know when it's a worry.
Okay. Awesome.
Hustlin'.
What I take is just a shot or 2 of espresso.
Which is all just espresso.
I'll add it to here, yeah. That'd be awesome.
Okay, we're done.
Thank you.
I like your sweatshirt there, Rick Jones.
I do too, right? Reppin' hustling.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't see Bad Boys anywhere on there.
I have so much hustling gear that
Kinda.
it makes me happy to see Rick wearing hustling because, listen, here's the thing. I wear what Rick tells me I can wear, and he doesn't tell me anything. So I have to guess at it all the time.
We can now wear rainbow flame-colored hustling gear also.
Listen, I bought this. I'm wearing a hustling jacket right now, and I
You
bought
are?
this because Rick bought some hustling gear when we got here, and I'm like, oh, cool, okay.
Oh,
all
the
right,
rules
good
have
deal.
changed.
Well, not changed. I never,
Yeah.
Rick's the nicest guy in the world. He'd never tell you anything. I'm totally joking. He never would mandate anything.
No.
He's the sweetest guy in the world.
It's true.
Yeah, and I try to wear bad boy clothing at these events is what I'm getting at. That's what this whole conversation is about is, trying to support my buddy. But he loves Tony. He loves Tony
Yeah.
and Shannon, and he loves Hustler.
They're
so
awesome.
he's, those are people he's known for years and years and years and years. So he's got no hate in his heart for them. He just thinks they're the best.
And I really think that Hustlin' is the first brand of clothing. Well, the first, because I was going to say except for Jam Up, but Hustlin' was the first one that I saw successfully brand something in pool that is actually attractive and wearable.
Yes, they were the first
because
ones.
I don't see anything else.
My wife and I laugh about this, no offense to anybody, but they were the first ones to where it wasn't skulls and flames
Totally.
and silhouettes of naked chicks
Dragons
and things
and
that,
yeah.
dragons, they were the first ones.
Totally.
Or just the 8-ball with a mean
With the
face.
testicle
or,
joke,
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
The skeleton with the,
Yeah.
Yeah, he almost did a Tommy Hilfiger kind of a logo at the beginning
For sure.
there. One on the back, a small one on the front, a big one on the back, and it just looked classy from jump,
I've said it before, and I get the same look from Mike every time, but I really like the Got Hustled brand. I thought that was hilarious. That's not usually the look I get. I usually get the blank stare.
Well, I
like,
never understood
what is-
Got
what is
Hustled.
wrong?
As soon as I saw the Got Hustled brand, I was like, what? I got beat up. They beat me into the gang. Oh, that's cool.
When I guess that's the thing is I don't think any of like the braggy stuff is what really bothers me about a lot of pool
Yes,
stuff.
no,
like
you're right. Oh,
best in the biz or whatever it is.
dude.
I'm just like, it just seems really
I
tacky
know
to
you've
me.
seen some of the shirts in the last couple of years where even on the collar it says things like "Your mom plays better than you," or
Totally.
"Rack 'em up, I'm gonna make you cry," or there's even on like the collar of the neck will be a rude saying about how they're gonna make you stomp you into the ground.
You say
Like,
that
whoa.
I like this shot. Roll forward behind the 15-11 and make their 6-ball. Hold up. Wow, that's
Hold
great.
up. All right, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
You said that you can judge a player by their clothing, and you're like, oh, I look at this guy, and you're like, man, that guy can play. I really like choosing who I'm going to just hurt their feelings when I'm playing based on what they're going to play. Because if they have something like rack 'em and weep or something like that, I'm gonna be like, oh, how do you feel sitting there? And yeah, and that's one of the reasons that I myself could never wear anything like that is I'm like, I'm just going to be so embarrassed wearing my shirt when I'm the one racking and weeping.
Right. Yeah.
2 rails here, probably shooting for the 2 in the upper right-hand corner.
Oh my gosh! Can you
Wow.
believe that, you guys?
I think it was really
I'm
close.
sorry, guys. It's just funny to me. Anyway, if I could, you know what just happened? That black thing. If I could fix that, I would. I can't. So
I wish we could too. Yet when that screen cuts out, it's nothing to do with us. We do know it's a problem. We just can't fix it. I would say this is probably the most spelling-related chat we've ever had.
I've been out of this conversation since it began. I feel like I just so not interested. Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't like trying to get under the 15 here. I like drawing around the left side of the 15. And the reason being, if I end up nudging the 15, I end up getting it into trouble. I do think I can get through that gap, but I would rather hit a firmer draw stroke, get on top of the 15, knowing that I got the 14 there to bail me out.
See, I think I shoot the 11 and have the cue ball click the 3 ball on the way back out, and then I take the 14 and then the 15.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying take the 11 and just not try to get under it like that.
Oh, yes, right, exactly.
But
Yeah,
stay on the high
go
side
into
of
the
it.
rail first. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's no advantage to hitting the gap, really.
No.
And you might end up
Except
making
it
things
looks
awkward.
cool, but it always, yeah.
Yeah, I think with this he could just use. Well,
I think he's just going to draw between the 3-15.
yes, Beardy.
We probably should.
Definitely better than spelling for me.
And that is the safer shot. It does leave a
Bummer.
harder shot on the 15,
Bummer.
but very makeable.
That's too bad. So
Oh, I think this is very makeable.
natural shape is going to bring him to the far left-hand rail, hooked on the 14. The full stroke to hit at the speed you have to make the 15 leaves you on the wrong side of the table. So he's going to have to hit it a little harder.
Yeah, I definitely play firm. I try and stay between the 8-3 the whole time. So play this over and back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I think he has to hit this 4.5 rails. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I think
because
he's got to
over and
cut it
back
and go
is
1, 2, 3, 4, and then float back for the 14. I think that's what he has to be careful is.
because
on that
2
fourth
2.5
rolls,
you're going to
it's
get
gonna
behind the 8.
Yeah, I think 4 it's going to stop here. I'm not sure 2.5 he'll make the 15 ball. I mean maybe, but he'd have to baby it.
Wow, just drills the bank instead.
Forget everything I just said.
Wow. He even
Strong.
2 at a times it.
Strong.
And shape. I mean, this is a little reach here, but real natural shape on the 8 ball.
Oh yeah, it goes 2 rails and floats up
Yep.
into the line of the 8 ball towards the pocket. Yeah, no, this is nice. This is a good time to have a left-handed game. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I would recommend if you have a pool table at home, practice left-handed, practice a little bit of one-handed.
And is Nick left-handed? I don't. Oh, he is. No, the glove's
He's got
on that
the glove
hand.
on the right hand, yeah. Or the correct hand, excuse me. That's going to be perfect.
He's
It's
gonna
okay.
be
I don't think it's
perfect.
what he meant, but it's going to be perfect.
Yep.
And he's not even tree-topped.
Nice. All right, this is Dave coming back to the
Don't
table.
believe he's tree-topped.
Yeah, I think he's good. He's lining up on the low part of that ball. 2-2, ladies and gentlemen.
We got action.
Yes, we do. And again, this is the first round of this.
Johnson and Howell have to double dip.
Johnson Howell got a double dip. Yeah,
It's exciting,
one to go.
man.
I think it's race to 5 on both sides here for Platinum. But
Oh,
I
really?
don't know that for sure.
Interesting. Interesting, because the other divisions that we've done have dropped down a game.
Yep. We'll have to find out.
We did one division where when they hit Hill, they had to arm wrestle for it. I thought that was weird.
I think
USAPL, what was
I
that?
think that was wrestling.
Oh, that was wrestling. God,
It's easy to confuse, I know.
that was Sylvester Stallone over the top. I'm sorry.
You know
was
the
a
guys
happy
doing the
accident.
raffle? Walking around
Guys doing
telling
the raffle. Yes, I do.
$7,000.
Yes,
That's
yes,
my
yes.
least favorite one right over there. It was like he was stalking me, and my trying
so
to
loud,
focus,
dude. He's
trying to
so
focus
loud.
on my match
Yes.
led him to like insist upon eye contact, and
Oh my gosh.
wow, it was a lot.
I heard a story about that fella.
Oh yeah,
I did.
end of story. Got it. That is a good story.
Oh man, right? And that's how you make copper.
Yeah.
That's Paul Marquez's thing for if you walk into the room. If somebody walks into the room and you're talking about him, then
That's
you
how
end
you
it
make
and by you
copper.
go in, that's how you make copper.
Got
You're
it.
like, see, I didn't know that. Smelty. Okay, well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I had
Yeah,
no idea.
because nobody's going to question you. All right.
Or if they do, it's just super
There we
funny.
go. Measuring a line as well. I've seen more measuring that perfect spot. I just put the cue ball there.
I think I have a pretty good eye for making sure it stays in the same spot every time, depending on where I want it.
This is my favorite break when a ball goes in.
Yeah.
And that's exactly why. Look at that spread. I mean,
Dude, that's a great break, man.
that's a great break. And if a ball doesn't go in, it looks a lot like this. Only it's your opponent's shot.
What do you like here?
I like solids.
Yeah, me too.
2, 4, either 3, 7, 5. I like to use the 4 to get back down up table.
Yep.
My favorite key ball is probably the 3 actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you can control it to take the 7, 5, 3, that's great.
Right.
It's kind of it's a weird mismatchy pattern. But yeah, making a decision
I
early
think
on
the
is
important part really is 2-4, and I think from there you're gonna have options because the 5's on that side of the side pocket, the 7's on this side of the pocket. No matter where you end up mid-table, you're gonna have a shot. So you just want to come off of this 4 and get up mid-table somewhere. You'll be all right. Yeah.
What I like about coming right through the center of the table too is if you overrun it, you get on the 3.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way he's shooting it, it looks like you might be going for the 5 next. Yeah, ran a little short.
I like that. His partner comes up confidently. He's fine.
Yep.
So I'm just cutting this in. No problem, buddy.
And
Yeah.
from here, I guess I'm going 5, 7, 3 because you can go right down to that foot rail, back up for the 7.
I hear that. I see the hat question. I don't think it's allowed. I don't think you can wear a hat backwards. I think you're supposed to wear it the way it's supposed to be worn as a dress code rule, as I remember it.
It's one of my favorite hat conversations was the Derby one with what's his name from Roy's Basement.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't let him wear a hat, and he always plays with a hat.
Yeah.
I guess I don't like that because I think he was trying to leave for the 3.
Yeah.
And it's just so tight in there. I'd rather
Right,
get
right.
high enough on the 7 ball that I know I'm leaving the 3.
Right. That's Ed Sladen. He brought us that water. Isn't
Yeah.
that nice? Yeah. That's
What a
the
sweetheart.
water he talked about bringing us.
7 to the. I mean, doesn't really look.
Dude, I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
7 up top to the top left is all I see as far as taking the 7. Or stretch
Yeah.
out and take that 3 ball and run into the 15 off the 2 rails. No, he's not looking great. You know, I think you got to take the 7 up top.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Did he say we sounded good?
Oh, I
He
think
said you played awesome.
I think
it
he
had
was
nothing
saying
to do with
about the
me.
tournament.
I'm hurt.
Is he trying to draw off this thing? No,
Hey,
he
look
did
at
it.
look at him. He's taking a picture.
Wow! Look at that.
Oh, nice shot. Wow.
Perfect. All right, just rolling this forward.
Yeah, I like it. I like his odds.
Woo.
Nice. That was well
Beautiful
done.
shot.
Well done, seriously.
And that's
Great
a break
speed.
and run right there.
Yeah, that's great speed.
A Scotch doubles break and run is a
That's a
different
whole other
thing.
animal, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep, I agree.
But after a phenomenal break here.
Right.
All right, look out corner pocket here. What happened? Breaking stuff. I just don't. 15 scares me.
Okay. Yeah, well, listen, that's part of being at the finals here, guys.
Yeah.
This is
Yep.
scary, seriously.
Big money here.
If you don't think your nerves are going, there's a book called, what's that? Small Motions. What is it talks about that stress and using your fine motor is a tough combination.
Yeah.
That it's
Yep.
almost easier to use your large motor muscles when you're stressed out. It just makes more sense. And also, using your subconscious is harder when you're under stress. You start thinking about everything.
Yeah.
Pleasure in
and-
small motions.
Yep.
Anyway, pressure's tough in a game like pool. Pressure's oddly tough.
Ton of players out there. I mean, you ask them and they're going to say, I got to the table, I was playing great, and then I get halfway through, I can't make a ball. It's true for most people. I mean,
Yeah.
if you allow your body to know what it naturally knows what to do, you're going to be. All
That's
of us
fine,
have
right,
the ability
right.
to do this thing.
Yeah.
It's a matter of how we manage ourselves, our emotions, our physical being.
Yeah.
All right, 9 leads down to the
That's right, Mike.
11.
Exactly, Mike. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, too, is we've all been there. We're all pool players.
Oh yeah. Don't get straight. He's good. All right, 11 to
13 doesn't really go on the side, or I would
No,
say that.
11 to
Kinda-
the
kinda
12.
come up for the 12 ball to where he's standing.
And this right here is just the most important thing. If you're playing 8 ball, just walk to the next shot. Walk
yeah.
over and see that.
Right.
That was my favorite thing about when there was no communicating in Scotch was just I'd walk over and look at that spot and just kind of like put my hand right there. All right, this is where I want to be. There's nothing in the rules about that. But again, I think that just encourages good planning
Right,
as opposed
I
to.
agree.
But then I don't get to get away with my lucky shape like I so often do. That's a real nice shot.
Great speed. That was really, really strong speed. I'd like to take the 13 in the side,
I would too.
but I don't want to miss this shot by trying to get that shape. You could do a stop shot on this 12 ball pretty much and leave the 13 straight in the corner, and you might be better off doing that. So we'll see how he feels. This I don't like. This is, again, what I'm talking about. I'd rather take a stop shot than,
If I would have done that, I would have wanted to play with high inside and really make sure I put a stroke on the ball. Because, yeah, it looked like he was just going to drift up there and get straight. But, again, you're 3 inches away from straight. And, again, that's kind of coming across the line as opposed to coming into your line.
Well, you can't follow with the cue ball, too. Yeah, you can't. You need to draw with the cue ball because you don't want to go up table.
There's a certain amount of, I don't know how to say it other than fuck it. There's a certain amount of fuck it to this game where you're like, this is my shot. I'm going to take it.
Yep.
And you really have to just let yourself go from the pressure and fire that ball.
Brutal. Interesting.
And that
Yeah,
kiss
that's
hurts.
too bad. Ouch. Yeah, to even better shape on it.
Yeah.
All right, so Johnson and Howell coming up to make it 3-2. Working on the double dip, man.
There it is. And they had that rack to start with, man. So, yeah. Taking it down anyway, so that brings Knight Vrcic back to the table to break to make it even.
Tough set.
Again, the hat backwards thing. So we're at Derby. They've told this guy he can't wear his hat. He only plays with a hat. That's how he deals with the lights above the table that bother him. And also the fact that he has long hair. And they said, absolutely not. You're going to be put on the TV table, and you can't wear it on the TV table. And he said, well, I mean, I guess if I can, I can. And what did he do? He just popped his hair around forward and wore his ponytail in the front like a unicorn horn. And it was about the funniest thing. He played the rest of the tournament that way. It was totally awesome. He played really great. He was on the TV table several times, and it was kind of a big old, don't tell me what to do. And, yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And his name was, I'm so bad. Yeah, he's one of the phenomenal Filipino players out of Roy's Basement. He plays there all the time. Somebody in the chat room will be able to tell me what an idiot I am that I don't remember. All right. And again, while we're at it, this is Summerfield and Mike D with Bad Boys TV. If you get a chance and you like what you're hearing, hit that like button, hit the bell notification if you guys are interested in us letting you know when we go live. We're going to be doing this for 5 more days. So, yeah, please do that for us. We got sponsors, Mike Littman with Littman Lights, Jeremy and Amy Jones over at OB Custom Cues, Diamond Billiard Products, John Dawson with Break and Run Trucking, and all of you. Thanks for tuning in. The Jones family, man, making this all possible for a lot of us. Dry break. Want to get that magic rack out of there. Template rack, I should say. That one is a magic rack, but template's the important part. Kind of an ugly spread. Yeah, it definitely could have been a break and run. You're right there, Corey. I felt like they earned that game too. And it was Sam's great break. He's at the table now that got him there. So he did miss that ball on the side, but man, that phenomenal break led them to a pretty easy pattern to almost get out there and to eventually win that game. So they're up 3-2 here in this race to 5 in the 2022 Platinum Division Scotch Doubles Finals. This is a $3,000 first place, $2,100 second place, and they're really taking their time to make this decision because it's not a fun one. I think the tendency is to want to just take that 2-ball and splash all those balls and get them out of there, and it's just rarely the answer. Oh, man, his name is on the tip of my tongue, too, Mike. I'm sorry. It'll come to me. Yep, big decision here. I mean, with no real better starting ball, that might just be your shot. Break ball. I don't like drawing off this. I want to follow. Yeah, I want to make contact with a bunch of balls. That's kind of why that rarely works out, is it's easy to end up hitting it real hard and hitting one ball and then getting yourself in trouble. Looks pretty good, though. I like dealing with the 1 right now. If I can take the 4 and get on the right side of the 3. In fact, maybe just draw over to the right side of the table, and if you land on the 3, take it. If you overrun it, take the 1. Those balls actually opened up pretty well. If you can get on the 5 stops to the 7, 7 to the 6. Oh, I love that shot. He just got a little bit between it. Man, that was exactly James Aranas Kale. Thank you. I feel even sillier now remembering his name. I can't believe I couldn't remember that. But yeah, James, a very, very fun player to watch play, and yeah, an important dude. He is a phenomenal player. That Roy's Basement squad is nobody to mess with. All right, I can't tell if he's got that 3 ball on the side. I want to say yes, but to what? I just don't think that's the shot. The good news is Stripes still have trouble. You're the best. Thank you. Got Rick Jones bringing me espresso, man. I'm a spoiled dude here. I tell you what, we get taken good care of here, and I appreciate these Joneses more than you know. He's looking at the bank on the 3. I don't think I like that as much as I like kicking the 1. You kick on the 1, you got a good chance of getting out here. No, maybe he's cutting it in the side and drawing back down for the 1. This is a bold shot. It's a long bridge. Wow, strong. Strong, strong. Yes, excellent shot. All right, at this point, get on the 5 ball. If you can get on the 5, you are out. I like.
That 7 goes in the side, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that 7 goes in the side.
And especially if you can get dead straight on that 5. I mean,
Yep.
just stop that ball, 7 in the side. The one and only Molly Oliver.
What's up, Molly? How you doing, girl? She's a champion, man. She's
Yeah.
Rosie the Riveter. Except she says that never happened. I don't know. Maybe that didn't happen. She's a superhero. Mighty Molly? What is it?
Marvelous Mrs.
Marvelous. No, that's a show.
No,
and she'd have to tell some jokes
Maleficent.
or something.
Maleficent.
Maleficent? I don't think that's nice to say.
Oh, I don't.
Maybe you should stop where you're at.
All right.
Molly's awesome.
What is it? It's the.
She's got a cape, right? She damn sure has a cape, right?
Yeah. No, I forget.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know. We'll have to ask her.
It would be Marvelous. I would have known that.
It's Miss Marvel. That's why.
Miss Marvel. That's
Yep.
right. Well, there you go. Well, she's awesome.
And I'd like to kill this ball as I'm outside here. I just feel like it's really easy to overrun and get behind that 15.
Oh, that's a great shot, man. That went easy. Where's
Yeah,
the
but
7?
you
Does the 7 have a hole?
Oh, he did stop in time. That's what I was saying, is I wanted to stop and take the 7 inside, which I guess is still possible. It just makes the leave on the 6 a little more difficult. So at this point, kind of got to drill that 7 in the side, draw back and out for the 6. He's looking at the 7 all the way up, and maybe he has it.
You know you've been at the tournament too long when you're not sure what day it is. It's Tuesday, right?
It is Tuesday.
All right, good. Hey, there's fresh coffee, buddy.
Yes. Thank you, thank you.
Folger's the best part of waking up.
I feel like everybody trying to keep me caffeinated might be telling me something.
I'm not telling you nothing. Listen, I'm trying to stay
It's
awake
like, hey,
here,
bud,
man.
there's some coffee back there.
You know you've seen me nod off doing this before. I'm trying not to nod off.
Oh, yeah.
These are long days. I mean, we've done a lot of matches in a
Yeah.
row just right now, and it's only 3 o'clock.
And I tell you, it's tough to play all those in a row, but sitting here and watching, there's a certain amount of intensity that goes along with that, too.
Oh, there
I mean,
is,
you
yeah.
feel what they're going through.
I definitely care. Yeah, I'm into it. I enjoy this.
Drawing into that 9-ball to stop here?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Very nice
That
shot
was,
there
that
by
was
Sam.
a great use of somebody else's object ball. I like it.
All right,
Very
Jeff
brave.
to finish this one.
Get on the hill if they can pull this off, man.
Get one game closer to the double dip, 4-2.
Dude. Man.
All right. And they're pumped.
All right, I think the old school move, Johnson and Howell take a break now, and they don't come back for an hour. You pull some Bill Kress kind of move on them.
Yep.
Where they're like, where are you guys? And you just make it a real hassle for them.
I had somebody take a break, and it was in kind of a abrupt way, and I was like, no problem. You don't want to be like, well, I'm going to call the ref. But I to the person next to me. I was like, "Can you be my witness? This is what time it is."
Right,
And so,
right,
so I
right,
got a
right, right,
witness.
right.
And that way, I mean, if it's been 15 minutes, I can go to the ref and
Yes.
say, "Hey, it's
Like,
been 15
dude.
minutes."
What is happening? Yeah, I agree. I agree, Mike. Definitely a solid team. I think both of these teams are strong. Yeah, and Scotch is awkward, and Scotch for the dough is awkward, and Scotch for dough on the streaming table is scary. Now, I don't know how much streaming play you guys have done out there, but you get on this streaming table and you feel like you're in a different world all of a sudden. It has this huge effect. And I know you're not on NBC or ESPN or anything, but it's still, you know, you make not the mistake, but you call a couple family members, hey, I'm playing at 3 on the live stream, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden at 3:20, you're like, why did I call my mom?
You know what Rick told me? He's like, "I'm not putting you on the TV table until you're in the finals because you've never won on the TV table." It's like, Rick, is that true?
Oh my God.
It's like, I don't think that's
Oh my
true at all.
God. Thanks, Rick.
But he may in fact be right. He was throwing it at me, man. We played a little bit the night before, and I don't know how much you guys know about Rick Jones, but not a lot of time to play pool for that guy.
No.
And the next day he's like, "Yeah, pretty glad I got you all warmed up last night."
That's funny.
It was hilarious.
That's funny.
TBA's turning to buys. Tournament progress happening. There are a lot of people in here, man.
Summer, I really feel like the turnout's big. It's not teams yet, man.
And
Scotch has started
terrified.
with doing Scotches, but I mean, teams is going to be crazy.
Yep. 5-person teams for 8-ball teams.
Yeah.
It's 8-ball first and then 9-ball teams, right?
Okay. Yeah, buddy, I don't know.
I think so.
Here's what I think. I love our spot here.
I
love our streaming spot. We're
God,
high enough I can see the whole room, but
Yep.
nobody can get to us really. We have the guards, the fence.
Yeah, totally. The moat. The moat and the gators.
We are
they added gators
we're
this year.
part of the action, but away from the action. It's really nice.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was watching these people lugging from table to table with, all their stuff with them. And we're just so spoiled here. I was back in the break room and thinking about, like, if we ever gripe about the size of our room, we have like a conference room to snack in. We're pretty fortunate here. Well, and the gators, the moat changes things significantly.
Well, I got to say, Rick and Bonnie Jones from Bad Boy, they go to Costco on these trips, and they fill up that break room with, and it's ham and cheese and bread and peanut butter and jelly and macaroni and cheese. And it's not just snack food; it's like food.
Can you guys tell it's about lunchtime here in Las Vegas, Nevada? It's the truth.
We're on hour 7.
Yeah. Speaking of Miss Marvel, she said she might be coming by here in a little bit. So
I'm hoping maybe we get a break after this one.
We'll see. I think we're looking at a potential double dip here.
Yeah.
So I think what goes on is they can't really schedule anything until we know whether it'll double dip.
After this one, meaning after this one, after whatever the outcome happens to be.
Yeah, I think there's a potential break coming up, and you got that first one.
Yeah,
Taking their time here. This is Nick and Dave over there out of Pittsburgh, big Steelers fans. Dave out of Atlanta also.
I thought they were Wiz Khalifa fans this whole time.
I think that's a good potential. I think it's a combo.
All right.
And Dave wants to give a big shout out to his wife Beth, to Gene, Dan, KJ, and Nick.
That is an unfortunate scratch. So
and
we got Johnson and Howell coming up now. Go ahead. I just want to throw that out.
Oh, he scratched on the side? Yeah, I was looking at that. Heartbreaker. All right, that brings Jeff back to the table.
This is a wonderful moment, but also a stressful moment. You're living for this moment. Give me ball in hand on an open table where I'm on the hill.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But then you get here sometimes. You're like, oh my God, I wish they would have just scratched on the 8.
I know it's crazy, but I start with the 6 here. I want to start with the 6. Over to the left side of the table, take the 5 and the right side of the table, and I feel like I'm just dead out from there. Because I was going to say I want to start it with the 5, but I don't even want to get my cue ball back down there. Okay.
He's
So
liking
taking
stripes.
stripes.
Yeah. Which, the 14 is
Stripes are wide open.
yeah, 14's a duck, so that's nice. I get that. Yeah, 15, 12, 11 is I got to figure out what he's thinking.
Yep.
And then 9.
9, 14.
No, excuse me. I was wrong there. I'm saying 13 is what I was thinking.
13.
13, 10, 14.
Yeah, just going to drop a little bit for this 11.
Yeah, sure, I did. I don't think you can legally do that. I think it's a warning and then a loss of a game.
And again, that's
Unless
only
I'm incorrect.
That's if a referee notices or if a team complains. The truth is, nobody cares. And yeah, to me, there's a lot more offensive things that happen in a pool room than a backwards hat.
Well, for me personally, my biggest thing would be to say that I just say the orange ball in the side pocket. I'm not a ref. I don't have anything to do with the running of this event or people following or not following the rules, or even a foul. I mean, I can see a foul out there, and I don't run out there and say foul. That's not what I'm here to do. So yeah, I don't think he's supposed to have his hat on, and I think if the other team complained, he would have to change it.
100%. If it bothered the other team, for sure.
But I mean, if there's any kind of indication that maybe we'll go say something or do something, we will not.
I got called on multiple dress code violations, and it was because I had my jacket on before my match.
Oh, really? Really? Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm not even playing my match. But again, I said, okay, I'll take it off and I'll have my jersey on.
Yeah.
Share it's the answer is it's not, because it's not like a foul. He's not doing anything on the table. But if a referee noticed, the option would be, this is a warning, you need to change the behavior, and then, but if it's not called, it's one of those things where if nobody says anything, it's just not going to be an issue. But I do understand what you're saying. And the dress code thing is a big deal for some people.
And I can't even say factually that it's against the dress code. I'm just pretty sure it is.
I
know it's against Western BCA dress code.
I don't think it is at Nationals. I read it this year, but not that thoroughly.
I really don't know.
My big ones are shorts and collared shirts. If they don't allow shorts, I'm frustrated.
Yeah, I do too, Shar. I've said for years, and I was in a position where it was supposed to matter, but it didn't. Whereas, can we just ask people to dress nicely? Can we just say, please dress nicely? We're trying to make this game respectable, not scummy like it used to be in the 19 whatevers, and help us make that happen. And then just leave it at that. If they choose not to do that, then whatever. Let's scowl at them or something.
No.
I don't know. Yeah, I also think women get the short side of the dress code too much.
Yeah.
And I don't like that part.
I had that dress code conversation with my girlfriend, who's never been to a pool tournament.
Yeah.
And it was interesting talking to her about the evolution of the women's dress code.
My wife, it makes her angry just to even talk about it.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's anger making. And my argument was like, hey, they're doing this to defend those female players, but it's in defense of the female players because they're being harassed by male players, which is, again, addressing not the problem. I totally get that.
It treats cleavage as if it's a genitalia, and that's what bothers me. There should never be the word cleavage in a dress code description.
And again, because
the
only issue with that is the people who are behaving inappropriately.
Last thing I want to say, speaking of inappropriate, I'm a super fan of cleavage.
Yeah, male, female, just in general, totally. A lot of low-cut shirts with Mike. A lot of V-necks.
Hey, if you got it, summer, flaunt it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, accentuate the positive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude.
You do that well.
Dude.
Is there a gap between that 5'8"? No. Maybe. Yes. I don't know.
Oh, have they really? Sure, I didn't realize that. I wonder how they did that. That's
Gosh. Cool. Well, I know Jeff is just kicking himself there. Got a little spicy on that, overran it. I mean, it looks like you got a back cut on the 9, leading to a potential scratch. This is just, it's messy.
Yeah, so you think he can back cut the 9, though?
I do think he can back cut the 9.
And I wonder, does he have the gap for the 10 ball?
And that's what I was looking at, is that gap there between the 5'8" and I mean, if so, that's great and all, but it doesn't lead you anywhere.
All right, I think he can barely skim the 9 ball. I just looked at it in real life. I think he can barely skim the 9 ball.
Oh, really?
He definitely, I don't think, can back cut it. And it would be amazing if that gap was right where he needed it to be. So I don't know.
Yeah, he's looking at it for an awful long time. I mean, if you can make the 10 ball, make it, and you got the bank on the 9, but I mean, a ball and a quarter wide. I think he can back cut that 9 ball. I haven't looked at it. Okie doke. Yeah, she's saying no collared shirts, and they've done that for, I think that was a couple of years ago they did that one. Just allowed T-shirts.
Yeah, yes. Just bring a turtleneck with you, Shard. Throw it in your case, just in case.
I remember I thought the open-toed shoes was a funny one. I was like, all right, so you can have a shot of tequila and a Bloody Mary at 9 in the morning. You can smoke a cigarette all over or at 7 in the morning, smoke a cigarette all over the place, but you can't wear a pair of sandals.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Seriously.
Perfect
I was
shot.
wrong. I lied to everyone. Everyone listening to this, I lied to you. I said that wasn't
Man.
possible. It clearly was possible.
Excellent effort there.
Sorry. My bad.
Sam, that was about a set-winning shot right there. Left him perfect, too. Avoided that corner pocket. And it's time to shine here for Night Verdict. This is Nick back at the table right now. Giving a big shout out to his wife, Selena. Hopefully she's tuning in. Jeff's a spicy guy. Well, he is. Jeff is the guy that I got to play in singles, and the result of that match did not dictate how the match actually went. I think he was one of my toughest matches.
Really?
He plays really good. You want to stop this ball. I feel an overstroke coming. Just want to make sure you pocket that 7.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid was going to happen. He
Me
had
too.
some English to try and get that cue ball over,
Yeah.
which he was doing on purpose, but it makes it a lot more rattly.
Yeah, that's
All right, now
that's one
Johnson
where-
and Howell, who are on the, that's a dangerous way to shoot that, I'm just going to say.
Yeah.
So, Johnson and Howell have a big opportunity here. It's tough to get on the 10 ball from here.
Yeah, great effort there.
Try and float that cue ball up towards the side pocket after this, I guess. Make the 9 and try and float the cue ball up to kind of almost not back up, but 90-degree cut that 10 ball because you don't want to hook yourself.
Sure, I think it's no open-toed shoes is the rule, but they may have changed all that. So you're playing off the thin side of the 9 and trying to cut the...
Yeah, always the thin side, always the thin side.
Looks like he's trying to draw around it, maybe?
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, and couldn't have hit that any better.
Seriously, I'd clap, but it's inappropriate.
Holy cow.
I'm supposed to be like a news anchor where I'm impartial.
I do...
Yes! Get him, Johnson and Howell. I don't think that'd be cool, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I think you're right. I mean, I think it'd be cool.
It'd be fun. It would amuse me. You can't really slow roll the 10. I think the cue ball goes too far, but he might try and slow roll the 10 for shape on the side. He's definitely looking at that shape over there. But I don't know.
I really want him to just come over and across. Cut the 9 and roll right to the 8. Looks like he's going to try the slow roll.
Yeah, there's just no way the slow roll's too much. I'm not saying he's not going to try it. I'm just saying he's not. I don't see it working.
He might be coming over and across for the 8 in the same pocket.
That would make more sense. If you're doing that, I agree. I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, I think he went halfway.
Yeah. Nope.
Yep.
Oh. 8 off the 2 on the side. Does the 8 bank? Does the 8 bank? Whoops. That's a heck of a throw.
I think it banks, it cuts.
Wow.
That looks like a scratch, maybe. I like trying to go off of the 2. Oy. Off the 2 on the side is definitely a real shot. I'm banking it. I feel like, I know you and I both would like to try it with some left and just see what happens. Because
Yeah.
I think you can twist it that much, but it's hard to say too. And you got to hit it real straight.
The
And
tricky
it doesn't have
thing,
time to twist very much.
and the tricky thing with a twist like that is that you're going to get so much throw from the cue ball to the 8-ball that it's hard to judge how to barely miss that 5 also.
Yeah. Jude, you might be right. It's definitely hard to say. I know what he didn't try and do, and that's this.
Yeah, I also don't think the back bank goes.
Reminds me of what a cop told me one time. That's why they call it an accident. That's why they don't call it an on purpose.
Hey.
Put a boom. Oh, he's the funniest cop.
I do not like cutting this ball, and I think,
This is for the dough.
yeah, this is this
Man.
case ball. Looking at it. Yeah, and you see there, I mean, that's what,
That's a lot,
15
man.
degrees,
That's a
20
lot.
degrees?
You know what? It's more likely to go 2 rails in the top left corner from this view that we're looking at.
I know we don't like
ding,
this.
ding, ding, you know?
Yeah.
I think the bank goes, Jude. That'd be great. I know what you're saying, Jude. Yeah. I want to agree with my problem is I think that there's not enough time for the twist to take. The 5 ball's too close, and it's too straight. But you could be right. You definitely don't want to hit this hard. You want to give it time.
Oh, man.
Dude, that's, yeah.
Excellent try by
Yeah.
Jeff there.
Yeah. I like the speed he went. He was smart at that speed.
Totally.
The harder you go, the straighter that ball's going to come out, and he needed it to twist. So
You're up 4-2. You can risk trying to make that bank. What you can't risk is cutting that ball and giving them ball in hand. I guess you can. You're up 4-2, but you shouldn't.
the 8 laid in an unfortunate place for them. All right.
Man, I guess I like my 5 as the key ball, but I don't like getting from the 3 or the 7 onto the 5 predictably. When I'm just in the matter of limiting any kind of mistake.
Yeah.
So draw back and take the 5 now. So 2-5.
I like
Or
that.
just roll
right there.
forward?
No, I like that. Just roll forward, yeah. And then from here, yeah, I'm taking the 5, 3,
5,
7.
3, 7.
Yeah, man.
7's a great key ball, too.
Yeah. And I am crossing my fingers going, oh, my God, can we not play a second set if I'm these guys? You know, I'm like, geez, seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get to 4 and then get to 5. And, oh, my God, I don't want to do this again.
I'm not even those guys, and I'm saying you do not want to play a second set.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. Just, dude.
I can't believe he didn't take the 5 there.
Okay, so you're going to cut the 7 in with some left and hopefully land underneath the side pocket in between the 8 ball and the side pocket for natural shape on the 8 or on the 5.
I'm not. I'm playing high right English on the 5 to come foot rail and back out to try and make a difficult or impossible shot on the 8 and leave my partner on the 7. I don't like it.
No, I know what you're saying.
But I mean that, I don't like that either. That's a steep cut. And I feel like I land in the center of the table here and leave my partner a do or die. All right. Looks like hitting with a draw stroke. So just trying to pocket this ball.
Yeah, but he's just trying to make it.
Wow. Big pressure here.
Oh, the 5 slowed down the cue ball or he would have got safe.
Would have got safe.
Wow.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, you
Sam
guys.
firing out of his chair there.
Right? Oh, my God. Pittsburgh, stand up, man. Here it comes. You gotta get your people here for your guys because they need it. They got another set
Yes,
to play
indeed.
now.
Minnesota versus Pittsburgh.
Right?
Yeah.
Epic. The rivalry of a century, I believe. This is the Larry Bird Magic Jordan.
Magic Jordan?
Yeah, he's a guy.
You've been watching HBO,
He's from
haven't you?
Philly. Yeah.
All right, first set down. Ladies and gentlemen, taking it down. We're going to take a quick break, and so are these players. We'll be right back here with the second set of this Platinum Division Scotch Doubles Final. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Summerfield and Mike D with Bad Boys TV, brought to you in part by Lippman Lights, OB Custom Cues, Diamond Billiard Products, Break and Run Trucking, and mostly all of you. See you again real soon. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're halfway there here at this 2021 BCA World Championship. This is the Platinum Division Scotch Doubles Final. This is Sam Howell and Jeff Johnson taking down that first set against Nick Vrcic and Dave Knight. And I'm not sure if we're flipping, if we're lagging, but they've got to beat him one more time. I think it's a second race to 5. I'm going to clarify that in just 1 second. This is a $2,100 second place, $3,000 first place, so a $900 swing here, and the title of being the 2022 BCA World Champions. This is the peak division of the Scotch Doubles event, and it is a $1,200 point Fargo cap, and that's, I mean, a couple 600s is a strong team, but I mean, if you get into a 720 as a pro player, so that's kind of the cap. So any 700s out there, they got to find a 500 to play with, and that's a big swing between people. There are some really strong 500s out there, though. I think what you're seeing more here with Johnson and Howell is a pretty close Fargo match. Knight Vrcic also seems like there isn't really a dominant player. Both of them play very, very good. And yeah, like we said, 5-2 in the first set for Johnson Howell. Knight Vrcic just a couple errors away from getting that one. And we got an exciting one. Just me in here for now, but I hear there is rumor that we might have the marvelous Miss Marvel, Molly Oliver, coming to join us in the booth. So we'll look forward to that. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. Brooke, you're right. It's spicy time out there. We're rooting for these Minnesota boys. We're also rooting for these Pittsburgh fans. We're hoping for a good match. Let's see a hill. My name's Summerfield Habner. We're here with Bad Boys TV. Brought to you in part by Littman Lights, changing the way you see pool. If you've been in a big pool room or a big tournament anytime recently, you're going to see a bunch of Littmans here. We got 300 of them hanging over the tables, and this is a well-lit room. Yeah, you see that table popping there. Well lit. Diamond Billiard Products, that beautiful diamond table there. OB Custom Cues, Jeremy and Amy Jones. Huge shout out to them. All they're doing for the game. I don't know if you know, but OB gave $20,000 to Jason Shaw at the Derby City Classic for his huge run in straight pool. They had put a bounty on that 626 put on the board, and that was kind of a big deal. The first time that straight pool record had really been challenged, and yeah, Jason Shaw hurt some feelings with that. So, yeah, $20,000 to make it worth Jason's while. Got a big break coming up here. These guys have broken terrific in the first set. Wow, that's a big swing. All right. Well, a big break there by Sam. Unfortunately, man, in a tough spot for the opening shot here for Jeff. I mean, you might have that 15 ball. It looks like you might just have to jump the edge. No, I think he's got the 15. I mean, yeah, the 15's there, but leading to what? 13's funky, the 9-11 are funky. Not fun. Playing a safe, and I strategically love that. I hate to have to do it, but I love a player that's willing to look at a rack and say, nope. And that, I think, was important here. No, I'm saying the 626 was what got stomped on by Jason Shaw. 626 was the former record, and that was put up by another American player, by an American player, by John Schmidt, yeah. And I was saying Jason Shaw hurt his feelings with the 714. Yeah, I didn't mention the number. I can see why there was a little confusion.
Boy, they're in a tough little spot here.
This was a safe off the break.
Wow.
And yeah, I don't blame him. Stripes are looking better and better, though. I think, does that 9 ball pass the 4?
No.
Oh, great opening shot there.
That was a great opening
Did
shot.
that
That was
line up?
powerful, yeah. The fella that just shot didn't realize or had forgotten that it was double dip.
Oh, yeah.
I asked him, "Are you taking a break?" Because I was going to follow him, because that's my move.
Yeah, he had unscrewed his cues.
And he says, "Huh?" And then he said, "Oh, they got to beat us again, don't they?" And then I said,
Wow.
"Well, I don't know. I mean, I thought so, but I don't know. I think so."
You're like Santa Claus for that guy. I mean, that's like the best thing.
I brought reality back to him. I'm like, dude, you playing again, bro? You going somewhere? He's like, where am I going?
All right.
Let's play some pool.
That last shot, I think you want to play off the left side of that ball to get on top of that
that's just
14.
unfortunate right now. Yeah. Do you think the 15 goes?
I think
Something
the
goes.
15
The way
goes.
he's
It looks
down
like
on
he's
it,
looking at
something
the
goes.
12.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd like to start with the 15, but if I'm going the 12, I'd like to take the 9 while I'm down there.
Nice. Okay.
Does
I
that
don't
9
think the
go?
9 goes, but I must be wrong.
I want it to go.
I just don't think it looks like it goes, man. But I don't know.
Tough to say. Who's to say?
Who's to say it?
Not
You
your
know what?
grandma.
I say it doesn't go.
Mike's to say.
I say it doesn't go.
That's who.
Mike D. That's what he says. That's why I make the big bucks to commentate, because I can just know stuff.
Yeah, right?
If he makes this 9, I swear to God.
All right. He's looking at it.
He's looking at it thinking, well, I don't know, Mike D says it doesn't go.
I thought he was saying he could
All
hear
right,
us.
listen, I'm
over
going to
there.
tell you what. It goes, or he wouldn't be down on it. I lied to you guys.
Yeah.
Twice this match, I believe. No,
who were you
only
to
once
say?
this match. It just
Who
started.
was you? Yeah. It's a whole new match.
Hey, 15 goes off the rail into the 14, and pocket's real easy, but then what do you do with the 14?
Yeah.
He may have to just try and slide this in without touching the 14, but that's tough action.
No, he's got the right side of the 14. I like playing thin off the right side of the 14.
Oh, you think he can make the 14? You think
Yeah.
he can see and pocket the 14 ball? I was assuming he couldn't.
Yeah.
Then that is a horse of a different color, as they said in Wizard of Oz.
And if you can come, if you can miss the 3 ball, come between the 2-3 off that right side rail and back out for the 15.
Sure. I could see using some left even. Coming up in
Straighten
between
it
the
out,
15
yeah.
and the rail, yeah. But, yeah, I guess on the other hand, though, you got to get shape for that 8 ball. You don't want to leave yourself a crazy off-angle shot on the 15.
If the 15 goes in the upper right-hand corner pocket, then I like that because I think a lot of people end up hitting this 14 too fat and not getting all the way to that left side rail and back out. So I'd
I know
like to
what you
have
mean.
a backup.
You know what? This is awkward, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he does this.
Yeah.
And there's Derek. Derek's wearing my favorite Bad Boy shirt.
This is your favorite one?
That's my favorite Bad
The
Boy
alien
shirt, yeah.
one, huh?
Yeah, I like it's black and red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Listen,
like that?
the aliens don't thrill me, although apparently they're not aliens. Do you remember this conversation? How is this a real conversation? See these guys?
It's
they're
never-
not aliens. That's Rick and Kenny. I get that.
Mike-
the guys on that shirt,
Mike had
oh,
this-
they're aliens.
And ladies and gentlemen, on that, Mike is going to go on break with the
Okay.
aliens.
Okay.
So you did. You had written this whole story about the aliens. You had told me.
What time do I come back? 5:30? What are we looking at here? 5?
I'll let you
5?
know what's coming up after.
Send me a message. Do that, okay?
I will.
And then you get
Enjoy
one just
yourself.
as long as I'm doing. All right, goodbye.
Beautiful. That was the world famous, the one, the only Mike D. Getting out of here for a little bit. Up here, maybe? Mike trying to find his phone. Wow, makes that ball. Very nice shot. Leaving the 8. Apparently the 8 passes the 4. Beautiful. All comes down to this. This is one where you really got to just buckle down and make this ball. Yeah, what's up? What a treat, ladies and gentlemen. We have the one, the only, Ms. Marvel herself, Molly Oliver, in the house.
Hi.
Poster child for the generations. Can you move that mic a little
Yeah.
closer? You saw
Yes.
the poster, of course.
I did.
What do you think? It's pretty awesome.
It is great. The guy showed me other pictures that didn't make me look so angry. Like I was seeing if a ball went and like pretty upset it didn't or something. But yeah, it's cool.
You bring a good intensity to the game.
I've
like that
been
about
called
you.
intent. This is, that
Yeah.
wouldn't be the first time. I'm trying. I have to convince myself to really try. That was a great shot in the 8.
Beautiful.
So which ones won the first set?
Those guys lost the first set, so they had the point. Yep.
Okay.
Johnson, Howell have to double dip. Sam Howell and Jeff Johnson.
What was the score of the first set?
5-2.
Oh, okay, okay.
This is Dave Knight at the table. His partner there is Nick. And
Where are these guys from? Oh, Go Steelers.
Go Steelers.
Now I know.
The Berg.
I know.
Beautiful.
Okay.
There it is. Molly, what you doing? How you been?
Good.
I feel like I haven't
Good.
seen you in days.
Yeah, well, I had a little, issue with the back. So
How's
I
it feeling?
Sore today.
Really?
I played some minis yesterday and the day before, and I thought,
Is sitting going to be hurtful? Is it going to be...
Not if I sit like this. So if I don't
Okay.
have to worry about like posture, then
at all.
this leaning this way
And
seems
you can
to work.
stand if you need to,
I can-
whatever you
yeah,
gotta do.
I can. Standing and laying is fine, but it's just that bending.
The bending over
that's
to play
the
is...
issue.
Yeah. Team's coming up, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to walk around and support everybody.
You're not playing?
No.
Oh, my gosh. How is
Yeah.
that possible?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed
Oh,
to
yeah,
fly
yeah.
out like 20 minutes ago.
Because you're a big winner.
Well, a little winner, but enough to change.
Enough to
yeah,
change your
and,
flight.
and finally be here for you guys to
I
relieve
love you. You're rad. Well, cool. I'm stoked that you hung around, man.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to have you
me
on the
too.
mic.
There's a lot of new people that are in town and stuff. So, I mean, I enjoy
Totally.
watching, walking around and sweating matches.
Yes, indeed. Does team start tomorrow?
So 9-ball already started.
Okay.
8-ball starts tomorrow.
That's why.
Yeah. And then CSI 10-ball is going to get going.
Yep.
I don't know when.
Mike playing CSI 10 ball.
Good.
Nice shot there.
You haven't spent all your money yet, have you?
Not all of it.
Okay.
A decent amount of it, but
Yeah, really?
no, I haven't.
For people
I
that
haven't
don't
even-
know, Summerfield took 5th, 6th in the
Fifth, sixth.
8-ball.
I'm like a week away from being proud of that.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
still-
sorry. Too soon.
No,
Too
not
soon.
at all. I appreciate it.
Okay, so these guys, this looks pretty good. Oh, wow, I can see on this screen.
I know, right? Isn't it so much better?
Yeah.
It's so much better. Somebody was like, "Hey, the screen's fuzzy," and I was like, This is like crystal
Yeah,
clear."
you think you got to get that 4-ball out of there now, or is they going to get back to it?
No, I like dealing with it now.
Me too.
And it
Shooting
might
6
not
to
go
get-
well, but you still have options.
Yeah. I mean, the 1-5's a little funky, but no.
If you can go right into that 12 ball, that's where I would like to
Oh,
hit.
are these guys stripes?
I don't know. You just said go into that. And
I feel like these guys are solids, but maybe they missed, and I was looking at you.
we were getting excited. All right.
am.
Well,
I
we're
am
about to
very
find out. I
excited.
tell you what. Well, awesome. So you stuck around. When are you flying out?
Friday.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Delta was a bit worried about me. They just sent me, "Hey, your plane's taken off." I couldn't cancel without calling, so I'm not interested in having you can wait 45 minutes just to cancel your flight that I'm not showing up for anyways. They're taking the money anyways, so.
Yep.
It was a lot cheaper to just book a one-way than it was to alter the flight that I
You're
had.
kidding me.
Yeah.
How much was your one way?
70?
That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, and if I wanted to change my flight, it was going to cost 200. I was like, yeah,
Wow.
okay, well, they can
Well,
think
sweet.
I'm dead.
Well, I'm-
Okay, so they're allowed to talk away from the table,
They totally
like
are.
every shot.
Yeah.
Has this been an issue as far as time goes? Have
No,
people-
honestly, it
Good.
hasn't been that slow going.
Good.
There's been a lot of, hey, pro, just not sure what you're referring to there. Yeah, I don't feel like they've taken an exceptional amount of time.
Yeah.
But there have been a couple shots that they've definitely taken.
I
their
bet you
time.
this guy was like, "Do I take the 6 now, or do you want me to shoot this and we'll
Mhm.
get back on it?" And they can go 1-3 and then use the 6, or they can get on it here. That's a good shot.
Yep.
Just kind of float down in between the 6 and whatever that stripe ball is.
Cliff Maxon reaching out. Is that the one and only?
I don't see those words. Hi, Cliff. I was just thinking about you.
Ooh.
I was. We were talking about doubles caps and how much they've changed, and me and Cliff were going to play together in 2020 in Lincoln City. And
Mhm.
now it's like I have to play with somebody not
Yeah.
quite as good
Yep.
as,
Because where are you at, a 5?
40 somewhere. I don't know. It fluctuates. Yeah.
That's a valuable partner right there.
Yeah. Can we? Yeah.
I feel like they've kind of squandered opportunities to get under there.
Yeah. I wonder.
Maybe
I think
the
that
plan is the 6 ball. Maybe they're trying to get nice and straight on the 6 and roll down to take the 4 in the lower left.
I still like the going for. Yeah, they're gonna try. Yeah, I don't know. So he's gonna try to leave him the right angle.
Oh, it might
Oh,
go the
and-
1 pocket shot.
And breaking that out for
Yeah.
that combo looks pretty.
It worked
Hey,
out
girl,
okay.
hey.
Clifford, Tombstone himself right there. He's a boss. You know what events he's playing in Lincoln City?
I don't even know if Cliff will be in Lincoln City.
None of
Cliff?
them. He's
Oh,
not.
boo.
Yep. I know.
Yes.
Lame, right?
Well,
It just won't be the same.
I believe he's doing the school thing to score a hot chick or something.
He's in
Make
school
money.
right
Yeah.
now, and
Yes,
it is chick
look
related.
at you on your way.
Yeah.
It's chick related.
Yeah. We know, Cliff. I know your mom's not listening. My mom is listening, however, which is
Oh,
pretty
okay.
funny. I'm sorry I said
Hi,
chick,
Mom.
Mom.
Oh, really? Oh.
I'm just joking. She would definitely give me a hard time, but I'm pretty sure she knows I'm joking. All right.
Gosh, they could play it safe here, too. I mean, they could just leave him really funny on the 4 and kind of
Yep.
split those balls up even more, or you go for the combo. And both of these, so this is
Yeah.
genderless. Both these teams are guy-guy.
They are.
We seen any ego clashing yet? That's always my favorite.
No, and we talked a little bit about that. What do you think works better together, having a dominant player or having in a $1,200 or 1,200 point cap? Would you rather have 2 600s or a 650 and a 550?
Ooh. You know, it depends on the 2 600s. I think that's where you'll run into the big ego clashing. But when the 550's job is just follow the lead, I think that works out better.
I like when you get to the point. You're right that's when you run into ego clashing. But as long as both players agree, play your game. We
Yeah.
were talking about like when you leave somebody on a ball and you're intending them to shoot that ball and they go to line up on something else. That's when I say, all right, say something, but don't say no. Shoot this ball. Say, I put you on this ball to get here.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But
You say that, and then things get very tense, and there's always like a
people
sigh
question it,
or
and then
a-
if you miss it, oh yeah, judgment.
Cliff, did you have to move back home? Is that what's going on?
Cliff has always lived at home.
Has he?
Huh?
I didn't realize that. I've watched you from your outside window so many nights, and I didn't see anybody else there but you,
And I've
Cliff.
never seen your parents home. Weird. Oh.
Yeah, no. The stuff they've ran in, in Washington State that's been open, whoever can play with whoever. It's they've been taken down by guy-girl combos.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that reason, dominant player and a gal
Yep.
that does her job and does it well. And I've been involved in that where I've seen the ego clashing. And, or, somebody getting frustrated with somebody else always telling them what to do and wanting them
Oh,
to do
yeah.
things they aren't comfortable with and things, there's all kinds of problems. Scotch is, Scotch troubles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. It is definitely
if you
tough.
can't speak, I feel like that's better.
I'm going to look up these Fargo.
Then it becomes just play your game and
So we do have Fargo caps. So Johnson Howell at an 1168, Knight and Vrcic at an 1177. So, I mean, an average of 588 versus 584. Very close match here. Let's see where Johnson and Howell are. I played Jeff Johnson in singles. Really good
Okay.
player.
what was your match at? Yeah, he's just going to follow this down again. What is that, the 13 on the bottom row? I'm so bad with stripes. Oh,
There's a lot of those.
nice shot. Nice shot. Leave him some angle to get out of there.
I don't know if we're going to figure. Oh,
You
I
might
think
have
he's
to
a
just-
599.
Yeah, and then like a 570 or whatnot is his partner.
Yep.
So you think he's going to, he looks pretty straight. Maybe just follow it forward and settle. He's probably asking the guy right now, you want me to draw it back? No,
Mhm.
that's risky because he could hook him on the 6 or the 8 if he draws it real good. What happened?
It happens.
Oh,
You gotta
okay,
get used
but
to
it
that.
comes back.
Here's the buttons, though. The buttons are, that's the screen. That's the top view.
Oh, nice.
And
Oh,
these
that's
ones,
nice.
yeah. You don't
Oh,
really.
he's got some angle there. Oh, yeah, he's got some angle. He can just, yeah, he can follow out of that. But leave him that window still. And then
Yeah.
the 8 will go right in the side. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the talking.
Obi. Which time? Oh, between
But
teammates.
yeah. I kind of like it. Just simplified it. And
Mike and I talked about that though, and the only reason that I am for all the talking is that teams are going to do it, and it turned into who could communicate the best without talking. So it was like if I tug my ear, play safe, if I and then there's more discrepancy.
Yeah,
and
that's the thing. I forget about that, and that's when the teams are real lopsided, where you'd have a gal or a guy. Geez,
Yeah.
I was thinking a specific match that I was involved in came back to mind, and it's like if the higher caliber guy couldn't have said play safe, she wouldn't have,
Yeah.
And then we lost the point match. Yeah, he's drawing out of it. Yeah.
Guess so. Is he trying to hit that forward coming out?
I don't know. I think he's going to draw, and maybe, I don't know.
What we've seen here with Sam, he likes to hit a big stroke. Gets
that.
real fortunate hooking on that 4 ball. And man,
Yeah, I mean, that
that
ball
puts
goes in the
Knight
side,
Vrcic
but
in a
that's,
tough situation.
Yeah, that goes in the side, but that's not an easy shot.
And this is Nick coming back to the table here. Nick got to be thinking about playing safe here. I'm not sure where, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that 12 ball goes in either upper corner pocket. And
I mean, that ball goes in the side.
yeah, it does. I'm just thinking if you can leave him on the foot rail,
True.
kind of straight on with the 12.
I think they can leave him worse back, though. I think they
Yeah.
could just bump what is this up here? Is
The
that
5 ball?
Yeah,
Yep.
you bump that, and then, yeah, it's like chess, And the fact that you have two people's minds working against you, if one of them didn't see it or wouldn't see that safe back, where,
Yeah.
even just rolling it on it to the left a little bit.
All right. What about the 4 ball playing off the bottom side of the 4 over towards the lower right hand corner pocket?
My mistake. I totally thought we were shooting at stripes now. That's my mistake.
Nope. He's shooting at solids.
Okay, then forget everything I just said. Oh yeah, leaving it back on the bottom rail. Yeah.
Yeah, just like
Thinning
dead in
it
the center.
And yep. And then force them to shoot that rough shot in the side if they want to.
Yep. Free up your 4. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I totally thought he was shooting at stripes. Yeah, that was a fortunate. That looks thin. Yeah, maybe he can't thin that. And not
I don't like thinning. I like just
drawing to the
off
back
it,
rail.
Wow. Am I missing it? Is that... Okay, so he's protecting all the way from that ball. I think he did leave the 13. Nope. Maybe not. That's a terrific shot. Back cut on the 10 is about all I see, because the 10 does go.
And if you play that speed, yeah, it does go there, huh? Okay,
Yep.
I didn't know that either. Oh, man, I like these views.
Yeah, the top angle helps a lot. Mike hates
Yeah.
it. It makes him sick.
Well, yeah, you saw me turning my head.
Totally.
Yeah, that's touchy. And, man, that 5 ball over there.
Looks like you're going
nice
into the
shot.
5.
What a shot.
Yeah, no kidding.
Good button.
Bam.
Yeah. All of his buddies are really happy for him. That's
Good
nice.
button? Like the
The
heart
good
button,
button.
the heart emoji?
Well, yeah.
Or the
I mean,
replay
just
button?
The replay button. You know what I meant. The robot.
Hit the good button.
That was a great shot, man.
All right, so Sam's got a little spicy on a couple of these too. This is one that you have to slide draw down.
Yeah,
But you really
absolutely.
want to make sure you don't overstroke this ball
Yeah, if you're
You
going to
wanna-
err on the,
on the short side.
yeah.
But you also
But
don't
not
want
too
to
short for the 6. You'd be a
Yeah.
factor.
get stuck on the 7.
Or that. I mean,
Yeah. There's a couple things that can go wrong
you
here.
could kind of plan to go in that 7.
And just
you
keep
know,
rolling.
Well, no, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. They're talking. They're chit-chatting.
I think it's lined up perfect to just slide draw between
Yeah.
that 6-7. Yeah, but again, you jack up and hit that ball too hard, and all of a sudden
he really doesn't need to.
No.
Yeah, he's far enough off the rail to just kind of stun that.
he's got a little bit of that wind up where you're like,
Yeah,
man, he
yeah.
is going to hit that ball.
And then he doesn't, or what?
No, he's had some really great strokes, but unfortunately,
It looks like.
Is he coming over and
Looks
across?
like he's going up left.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm concerned though.
I can't see anything. Well, we need everybody to start wearing GoPros. Oh, geez. Oh, nice
Yeah,
shot.
he was trying to come over and back.
Sit.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
that was
almost got
risky.
there.
That was risky.
Yeah, It was.
There were a lot of things that could go wrong. Which team is this again? I'm sorry. Is this Johnson?
This is Johnson Howell.
Okay.
This is Jeff at the table. That was Sam just shooting. And, all right, picking out his point. And you're going to see a sweep measuring system here. So he's using the equidistant to the rail. So now he's going to pull that length of his cue away from that point on the rail, and that's going to be his aim point, his imaginary aim point.
Mm-hmm.
That's how a lot of people like to kick the ball.
I've
never used that one?
I've never learned any of these systems.
So that's kind of
I
the mirror
use
one.
if I go this way, it's too much. If I go that way, it's not enough. And
yeah.
I try to get
Hit the one in the middle.
Yeah.
Totally.
Just kind of keep narrowing that in. Nice.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, if that was an endorsement for a system,
There it is, yeah.
that looks pretty dang good.
And this is a little touchy, him shooting off the rail at the 6.
Yep. Yeah, pressure's on here.
But if he misses, they're going to be all right.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's why I like taking the 6.
Yeah.
And just not hitting the ball too hard. If you undercut the 6, you're fine. You just don't want to leave yourself right in the middle of this. I mean, 5, 7, 8, where you got a long shot on the 4.
Right.
You know, leave yourself that 5 ball. Give yourself something predictable to get out, or leave them shooting a tough kick.
Right.
So you never what happened in 8 ball? How'd you?
So the medications that they gave me, I was out in the ozone.
Really?
And I knew that, and that's kind of why I didn't go to the doctor before I left. I didn't want them to just like mask it and me not have my wits about me. And boy,
Yeah.
you need your wits in 8 ball.
Holy cow!
Yeah, you can't just like make balls and know which ball you're shooting at next.
Mm-hmm.
Cliff, you know that system. Be quiet.
They don't call him kick shot Cliff Maxon for nothing.
Yeah.
Tombstone, kick shot Cliff Maxon.
I know. Yeah, mine are not appropriate.
Little Dan Louie. And
oh, that's gonna be a good leave actually. If it.
yeah, separation.
Oh, no,
I think he's got the edge of the ball.
Yeah, he can. He can see that.
Rail first spin that, and this is going to be Sam coming to the table. You got kind of natural shape here too.
If he, yeah.
So if you're going rail first, go that left side rail, head rail, and back out for the 8 in the side.
Yeah, you muscle this. That 5's going to help your cue ball go right in the pocket.
Yeah, definitely don't hit this ball super hard.
Yeah, but it's thin. And if he just goes for the, well, I don't know how far off the rail it is.
I think it's pretty close to the rail.
Oh,
That's why I like the rail first.
Yeah, but does he know that? Look at Ramil. Hi, Ramil.
Yeah, that system was the...
Close your eyes and pray, Ramil.
Yeah. I like the one in the middle, too. You pick the kick point equal to the ball, or the ball that you're kicking on the rail, and then put your cue between the object ball and the cue ball.
We just talked about how I don't know these. You have to show me.
Yeah.
That one that he did seems pretty simple, but I tend to... I said this last time. I overestimate my ability to complicate things.
I understand that.
And everything needs to be real simple.
I have to learn a system 6 or 7 times where I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I like that. And then it's gone. And then I learn it again, and eventually it kind of clicks for me. And I'm like, oh, I just need to remember this. But yeah, I feel like systems are really good guidelines to give you, like, when you're just not seeing it. And every now and then that happens with long rail kicks. But all of that still, you have to develop touch surrounding those systems.
Oh, boy.
And this is not. It might be worse than we think. But it doesn't look like you got to jack up like that.
And if he can't see it, he can definitely go rail first.
Was he just juking somebody?
Yeah, maybe he's giving his partner a heart attack.
It's working.
Yeah.
You got it. You got Molly. Nope. You're still getting Molly.
Yeah, he thinks he needs
That's
to
a
mess
whole
there.
lot.
He looks like he's... Let's see.
Wow.
This guy might kill this ball, meaning like drill it, and we're just going to put our feet in our mouth.
My hand is on the good button.
Uh-oh.
Don't you dare. It's the worst.
So I'm wondering... Oh, yeah. He might go back and kick himself for that later.
I think there's a chance that his partner said, just massage around that ball, and he's like...
Perhaps. And he didn't know he could see it. And maybe he said, I can't see it, and thought he couldn't. Okay, how we getting out here? Let's go.
Uh,
I think I'm going 6-4-7. What are you doing?
6-4-7?
Yeah.
I think I like 6-4-7.
Yeah.
I like 4-6-7. The 7 is the big one.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. There's so many different ways to get out.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody. Yeah. Everybody can do it.
When thinking about it, I think one of the best ways is to say, what's my key ball? What do I want to shoot last?
Yeah.
And I don't want to shoot the 7 last because that's
Definitely
my
not.
hardest potential shot on the table.
Right.
This
I
can
don't
go
like
wrong
where the
really
4
quick.
is a bigger problem for me.
If
I
he's
think
rolling
going,
straight down,
I think he's going. Uh-oh.
he was trying
It
to roll
went
straight
wrong
down
real
to the
quick.
4.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have a safety coming up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sticking behind the 7.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure too. You know, being streamed. You don't know if anybody's not been streamed before. You don't know if they've got everybody
Yeah.
back home watching.
He thought it was over. Mike walked out to find out what was going on, and he had
They
broken
didn't
his
know it was
cues
a
down.
double dip.
And he's like, they have to beat us again. I was
Oh,
like,
how
dude,
cool.
you're
It must
like
have
pool
that-
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You mean I didn't lose?
Jesus, I like it. Definitely 6-4-7, 6-4. Yeah, good.
Wow, that's well executed, but I would
Yeah.
not have. I would have played to the head rail for sure. This
Yeah,
is
because the 6
jumpable.
and the 8 are both blocking balls. Yeah, this is jumpable. Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. Are you jumping this with English in case you hit a little thin? Or are you just jumping to the edge of the ball?
The scary thing is if he hits this kind of, I mean, again, that corner pocket can come into play.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I try not to do anything.
It looks like he's lining up with English, doesn't
yeah.
it?
Oh, he didn't. Gotta
Or the
clear it
English
first.
caught. Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
back to patterns.
7-6-4.
Oh, see, I'm going 6-7. Shoot that. Yeah. Ugh. I don't like where that 4 ball is at all. I feel like you can get such good shape on the 7 to come down for the. He doesn't know it's ball in hand, huh?
I don't think it is.
He didn't make it over the 7.
Oh, he didn't make it over the
Uh-uh.
7. He does not.
Well, that's neat. They didn't have to think about it. Just get out.
Yeah. Bam. That's so funny. I didn't even see it at all.
Yeah, that's why I said you got to get up.
Yeah.
What do the 8 look like?
Draw straight back here.
Way you play natural.
Again, you just don't want to overdo it.
Nice shot. Sit. These tables
Perfect.
have slowed down a good
A lot.
amount. Yeah, that ball would have kept
There's
going.
4 pounds of Predator
5 days ago.
chalk in every single table. I mean, they're just giving this stuff away like it's candy. Very nice shot.
Yeah, that was a really, really nice shot. I'm playing.
Float left. I mean, you can hit low left, or you can just hit draw.
I'm making
Just don't
this
overdo
ball,
it.
And yeah, I'm playing the 8 in the corner. Otherwise,
Again, the tweener.
I feel like he can still shoot this in the corner and follow and not scratch.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it hit the
Still
7.
think so?
Okay, maybe it didn't. I thought he didn't clear that 7 ball,
Oh man,
but oh gosh, no, I can't. Oh my gosh.
no.
Oh, that's rough.
This is
that's
rough.
Oh, you got to draw out of it.
And I liked it. I liked that he was drawn, but man, you got to get around that ball.
Oh, he's gonna cut it in the side. Nope. Yeah, he is.
No way.
Yeah, I'm shooting this in the corner and drawing out of it.
Wow.
I
This is
can't
tough.
rewind VHS tape. I'll have to check. Yeah, I could have swore maybe it was his hand movement that made me think that he didn't clear that. Yeah, if this guy thinks he can
Wow.
cut it.
Oh man. Good button. Finger was on the good button.
Yeah, it was. Oh, the nerves must be. I can only imagine.
Yeah, for sure. $900 match here. Johnson Howell trying to get on the board after winning that.
Piece?
No,
Or
900
okay,
total.
So 4, yeah.
2,100 to 3,000.
Oh, okay.
You know how much my first place prize would have been?
We're not talking about that, remember? Get off that rail.
9,000.
Dude, when I saw your payout, I was like, oh gosh, what is it? Because I knew there was like 300 entries, right?
It's 350.
Yeah.
5,500 to
And
9,000.
look at you, 5th, 6th.
Dummy.
We could have
Big
played
dummy.
doubles together.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't know.
Well, I mean,
I
you
didn't know
got
I was
good
gonna be
partners
here.
like Cliff.
Yeah, that guy's given up.
Boom.
shot,
Johnson
nice shot.
Howell Jeff is really a solid player, man, and Sam as well. They've been a great team.
I don't know their first names yet. Where are they?
Sam's the furry one. Jeff's the other one.
The furry one?
And
Did you just say that?
the older one here is Nick, and then Dave is
I like that this is really cool.
Yeah. Got to get a little background on the players here. 1-1 here in the second set of this 2022 BCA World Championships. I'm joined in the booth by Molly Oliver. This is Moonbox here with Bad Boys TV, brought to you by Littman Lights, OB Custom Cues, Diamond Billiard Products, and Break and Run Trucking. And all of you guys, thanks for tuning in. How did Trevor do? You said he didn't. Okay. Not his best showing in 8-ball.
No.
Heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Well, man, I wish I could have gotten to hang out with you guys a little more.
Well, I wish I wouldn't have known. Thank you, Joel, if you're out there listening, for saying, "Hey, are you sweating Summer's match?" And then I felt good, so I was over playing minis.
Yeah.
And then I'd run over and report. I was like, I'll go check and report back.
You were responsible for both of my losses, actually. You showed.
You know what? And
you
you
showed
also
up,
scratched.
You
right
showed
when
up, both of them.
They were
I
both
showed
scratches
up to scratch.
right. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I
was hoping you
I
didn't
appreciate
notice
you
that. I
giving
noticed
me
it.
someone to blame for my loss,
Okay,
and
good.
I have.
Yeah. Oh my
I've been
fault.
talking in the chat room entirely about how it's not
If
so
I wouldn't have
marvelous to
come-
me.
Yeah. If I wouldn't have come around, everything would have been fine.
Oh. And I was a little embarrassed that was the only moments you were there for. Hopefully everybody.
Well, I mean, they got me to leave right away.
Yeah.
You know, so. I mean, that was one problem. Yours fixed.
Yeah. Oh. No, I appreciated you checking
Sam
in on
is
me.
furry. Okay, which one's Sam? Is it?
That's the one.
That's Sam. Okay. See, I'm just looking at the hair. I haven't seen his face, and I assumed he was just gonna. The arms were gonna be covered. Yeah.
Thick. Yep. Man, and big break from Sam here.
Yeah.
He bust the balls real good. He got kind of hooked on that last break, but he broke balls earlier that definitely provided some really great break and run opportunities.
Yeah. And were they getting there? Right from there?
Yep.
Yeah. Just a little bit off center.
Just to that point. Yeah, he's got another measuring system to where he gets to. You got to see a little waggle in that stroke, and that's something you got to be real cautious of.
Yeah, that's a big bridge for a break. Especially,
Right?
well, yeah, close to the rail like that. I'm using the rail when I can. Nice. Don't kick it. Nice break. Yep, you weren't kidding.
Yeah, hits those balls solid.
Yeah, it looks like the only weirdos are the 4 and the 13 getting together there.
Yep. Yeah, weirdos.
Yeah.
Again, not an easy opening shot. You just want one shot that's, gonna.
That you can set yourself up for,
Yeah. Because you're gonna play the 3 to get to the 6 here.
It's like, or the 5 goes, I think.
Yep.
I don't know.
I want to use the 5 to deal with the 4. So I want to save.
Oh
that.
wait, no. Which one's this then?
The.
Yeah,
oh,
don't
wow.
those look really close?
The 7
in
and the
color?
5, they
Yeah.
totally do.
So that's the ball
7.
I was talking about. Yeah, the 7.
Totally. 7 is definitely
That's
the
why
shot.
I was like, how are they gonna do that from there? What are you looking at?
3 to the 6. I don't.
Gosh, he could roll up on the
If you can
he
play
can
high
roll-
inside here on the 5, you can deal with the 4
Yeah,
now.
yeah, and kind of come back into it, and then you got the 1 to shoot at down there, or he could kind of, I don't know. It's really up to. This is where you like personal strengths come in. Like
Yep.
if this guy can roll that, and that guy can put top left on the 1 to come into that, then the 5's there, and they can swing in it again if they don't. but
Totally.
It's one of those like, which one does it, and where do I leave you to do it?
You said it really well there. Personal strengths. That's.
Mm-hmm.
I like this shot on the 5 ball because I like to hit a high inside stroke.
Yeah.
A lot of players don't like that shot. It's just a less makeable shot.
I feel like it depends on where I can get my hand down in between the Q and the 8. If I
Totally.
can get really comfortable with what I would usually do that too, because it's just an extra swing at it, right?
I've noticed that about you. I've seen you bridge almost before your cue is even down, just to see where your hand placement's going to be, kind
Yeah.
of as a decision making.
And if you've got to go longer or shorter, which is more comfortable. But yeah, that is, I mean, that's fine because I'm realizing now with my hand down, I could easily get it in there. But it looks like they're going to go with me. I win.
You
or
win
maybe
all the time.
he said, "Hey, you try to get on it now. We got 2 more." I wouldn't do that, but I mean,
Yeah.
like maybe.
They could be listening in the chat room and saying, "Well, if the
Yeah.
marvelous Molly, Ms. Marvel, we were trying to figure it out. Marvelous Mrs. Mizell keeps screwing me up.
Oh,
I know
gosh.
that's not the deal, but I
That's
love
a lot
that
of-
show, and it screws me up.
Yeah, I really liked it. It got old quick for me. She got
I'm
a
still
little.
on. I think I'm on season 1. So.
Oh, you'll like it for another like one season. Yeah.
Good.
And then it's just like, ooh, this is kind of the same. You know, there's a lot of shows like that. Everything kind of gets redundant.
Coming across for the 1, you said?
I don't know if he's trying to go into it now. That's a pretty narrow pathway between the 5 and the 4. So, but if he just, gosh, he does look like he's gonna swing though.
Right.
I've got buddies at home that do this every shot, and well, they got well, you could play it safe now, get some separation.
I like that shot.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, me too. Because then the 4's still gonna. Yeah. I have buddies at home that every time they get down on a ball, they look like that. And man, are they different when they come through? You know,
Oh,
they
yeah,
don't come in, but I can't watch it. I played doubles with a guy like that, and I had to
drives
look
you
away.
nuts.
Yeah, because I'm just terrified.
Is he teeing off? What is going on here?
Yeah.
And
I like
he will
this
do that
safe here.
even on easy shots. Yeah, that's
Nice.
a terrific shot.
Yeah, you still got that pocket blocked, but they got the 5 there. They got the 1 there.
Yeah, because you hope to get yourself ball in hand here, but that 4 is not free. I mean, if you get ball in hand, it is.
Right. It's not. I mean, but yeah, the 5, the 1, they got a couple opportunities to get on it, and it's blocking both of those pockets or both those balls from going in that pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So they still, I feel like, have the upper hand. Also, whatever that is on that far rail for stripes.
I'm
That's
2
not a
rail
great
kicking
ball.
at the 11-15.
Yeah.
You've got a really wide gap there where you can get a hit.
Yep, looks like he's doing the same.
He's lining up wide here.
Side pocket's a little bit scary if he comes into it fast. He could come off the 11 and go in there.
Oh,
And
gets
a
the hit
rail.
and no rail. Nice try.
Well, they got their ball in hand.
Yep, and they're just going to plant that right between the 13-4.
Yep, and then 5 goes in the
Hopefully
side.
he realizes this time he's got ball in hand. I think he does.
I don't know if I was sure there was someone in the chat that said he did clear it, and it could have just been his hand movement that made me think that ball,
Mm-hmm.
that he didn't clear that jump. Yeah, you're just rolling it down, getting it a little off the rail for your partner.
This one you just don't want to get too funky. I can't tell how much room he's got. He's got plenty of room.
Yeah.
Just make sure you get between the 14-5. I might even line up a little bit closer so it's a little more extreme angle.
Yeah, I'd be setting this up to play the 5 in the side next, to be honest.
Oh, just roll forward.
Yeah.
I like
Keep
that.
it simple, stupid. The
Keep
kiss,
it
that's my
simple,
system.
Stupid, yeah.
Kiss system.
The kiss system.
Mm-hmm. Get him a little off the rail, but yeah,
Keep it
set him up to
simple,
put that 5 in the
stupid.
side. Why not?
Yeah, I like that.
That works too. That
And
would
that's-
looked cooler.
Like
mean-
I started that statement with, let's not do anything too funky, and that's totally what I was thinking of doing, which was jacked up,
Funkier
sliding
than what
between.
I had.
Totally.
Yeah.
I never said I had good ideas. I just said I have a lot of them. Draw off and take the 1 in the same pocket.
Yeah, or he could come off that back row. I don't know. Depends on his preferences.
Yeah,
you know,
you'd like to
sometimes
just
I'm really
stop.
feeling my draw, and but sometimes when I'm not,
Yeah.
I could hit this depending on the time of day. I'll hit this one different. Yeah, he went off back rail.
Beautiful. Leaves himself a little hampered over this 14. Oh no, he's fine.
I
From
could
here.
still, if he's got to follow kind of up and then get him back off the rail to get good on the 3, to get good on the 6, kind
Yep.
of thing. Or yeah, he could just roll it too and get him fine. But
You just don't want to get into that region behind the 8 ball.
right, it really depends on.
Steer clear of that.
Yeah, will you do that angle again?
Yeah. Camera 1, camera
I
2.
feel like I am coming off that side rail to get back over.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Because if you're drifting down towards the 8,
Yeah.
whereas this, you just got to make sure you hit it firm enough to get out from that little side. I'm going to start counting the backswings.
Nice shot.
Beautiful shot. A little more of an angle than you probably would have liked.
Would it?
Would
This guy just went off the back rail last time.
I was
Do it
up late
again.
last night. I played 1 pocket
Yeah.
at Griff's.
Oh, nice. I still haven't made it over there.
Ever?
Not this. No, I mean I've made it over there. Not this nice shot.
I love that shot.
Perfect.
Stop.
Man, he hit that good.
Boom.
What do you think here? What have you looked up their individual Fargos? I'm getting a very what is the cap again?
1,200. Yeah, so
I'm getting a very 6 I'm thinking that guy. I bet you. I don't know.
No, Jeff's
I
a
don't-
599.
Oh, you did look it up.
So
Okay.
he's the one that I played with, and they're an 1168 total. So his
Yeah,
partner is
talk
a
about-
569.
Yeah. Talk about having very different, styles of shooting, but they work well together.
Yep.
The yin and the yang.
Yeah, you can tell they definitely play together.
Oh, dang, they're right there. Everybody was wondering where you guys were, and I'm like, well, there's a big box in front of it, and you can't see. Nice out.
We like it that way.
Yeah, they got their ball in hand. They got it done.
Nice work. Very nice out. All right, so up 2-1 partway through this double dip. Yeah, so no more play for you. How are you doing in minis? Are you taking down some minis?
Good. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of the opens.
Uh-huh.
I've
Man,
I split one. I've taken second quite a few times.
I know,
But I mean,
me too.
and then I look the guys up later, and they're like 650s. So
Yep.
it's cool that like I've had two of them go hill. Yeah.
I like the handicap 8-ball. I've only got handicapped a couple times. I was spotting a girl who was a 490, 4 or 5'2",
Oh wow.
and she broke the first rack and ran down to the 8-ball
Oh.
and hung the 8-ball.
Oh.
I was like,
Oh,
all
yeah,
right,
she would
that's-
have had you on your. I mean, she did have you on
Yeah,
your
on the
heels,
ropes.
huh? Yeah.
and she ended up beating me. I had 3 games and she got me 3-2. So that
The
was
handicap, I was expecting like the 9-ball stuff going into. I don't think I'm gonna play any more handicap 9 because.
no
I'm
handicap
ending
9
up-
is broken.
Well, right, but like I'm going in and I'm spotting games, and boy, there's a lot of swing away ers.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I'm spotting, and it's like, okay, well, you win, like, and then I.
I
And
gotta
then
be honest. I just don't want to play 9-ball anymore. I want to play 10-ball, bar box 8-ball, or
Yeah.
one pocket or banks.
Are you doing
Those
any
are
of the CSIs?
yeah. I forfeited out of freaking 9-ball.
Wait, why?
I'm furious. Nobody in the stream needs to hear this anymore. But
Oh, okay, sorry.
it's okay. I've just
Do you
been
wanna write me a
pouting.
note?
I've just been pouting for 2 days about it. This will be the last time, I swear.
Okay.
I checked the bracket at 10 p.m. before my match at noon the next day. They're not up. I've been checking the bracket for 4 days. I wake up to a text from these guys like, "Hey, you alive?" at about 10:15, and I was like,
They're
"Yeah, I
calling
play
you
at
on
noon."
Oh.
But they didn't say that I had a match, and by the time I get down here, I've forfeited my 9 o'clock and 10:30 match.
No.
So $200 swing there for me, which
Well,
is
you have to join me on the slots. I apparently know what I'm doing there. I'm an excellent button pusher. Did we take a break here?
you are a terrific button pusher,
Can they?
and you can play slots too.
That's what I'm.
Hey,
Buttons.
got a zing. It looks like they are on break. That means we're going to take a break too.
Bye.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back here, folks. 2-1, Sam Howell and Jeff Johnson leading Dave Knight and Nick Vrcic. I sure hope I'm saying that right. I take my time every time. This has been an awesome match so far. Second half of this double dip. I don't mean to say it's going to be a double dip, but second opportunity to try and win this. Both teams now with a loss. Knight and Vrcic went straight through. Johnson and Howell coming through the bottom to get another crack at it. So here we are. Nice break there. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. Something down. 6, 9, 12, 14. Yep. And that will bring Nick back to the table. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Summerfield with Bad Boys TV. I've been joined in the booth by Miss Molly. She's about to come back. And we will be sticking with you through the rest of this Scotch Doubles final. I'm not really sure what's coming up next, but I'll find out sometime soon, and we'll try and keep you posted. We got great pool action coming to you all week long. Please tune in. Hit that like button if you get a chance. Hit the bell notification if you're interested in finding out what we got going on the rest of the week. And we look forward to seeing you here back in action. Molly, how you doing?
Good.
Good.
I want to point out that you were right about the out last track, and they got there.
Got there,
Remember
yeah.
you and your, I'm going to draw out of this, and it all worked out.
Woo.
That was a great save. That guy really nailed that save. Getting ball in hand in there was
That
a
was
big,
pretty.
big deal. And then they got in line, and they pretty much stayed in line. I mean, except for what?
You're hilarious. I love what a pool player you are.
Oh.
I love competitive people. That's like one of my things, or potentially one of my faults also. And I love when you're like, see, I was right.
No,
But-
I was just
but in
thinking
that one
about
you
it,
came
and I was
away and you
how
were
did
like,
they
yeah.
start?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and they did their little jack-up draw out of it, and that could have ended not. Yeah, I just like to. I can
like to
say that
play
when
the-
I'm not playing. I
like
like
to
to
play
do
the
the
sm-
less risky stuff.
Right?
Totally different when I'm on a table.
And we all know that that's not always the decision we make, but it is probably the right decision.
Oh, get by it.
Don't get the point.
Oh, well, that
Does
helped.
he get lucky?
Yeah, you could see the one at least.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Well, and here's a great time to realize you kind of got in a tricky spot, and now you got to recover. Now's when you just stop
Yeah.
on the 1, take the 4 in the lower left-hand corner pocket.
That was another thing I was thinking about too. Is the when I said the whole like playing of the. That's one of the when I'm playing doubles with someone and I'm not super familiar with their game. That's one of the first things. I'll take like 3 shots and I'll be like, which of these do you prefer? Do you like back cutting balls or
Yep.
playing off the rail? And that was smart.
Yeah,
That
totally.
was smart. Yeah, that was a comfort thing. If you can do
I
it,
won't
do
cut
it.
the ball all the way up the table.
What's that?
And you got choosing to not cut the ball all the way up the table, and
Oh,
now
no,
you landed on the 7. You're saying taking the combo was smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked getting that ball out of there, and then he put it right back in the pocket. Gosh, I need work with combos, man.
You and me both.
So the double dippers,
Ooh.
the potential double dippers, are the dippers are the
Dipples.
ones that are up 2, right?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they seem smooth, man.
This is Knight and Vrcic at the table now. They're the ones
Yeah.
that had the point.
Yeah, these guys are smooth. They both shoot. It's totally different. These guys seem like they shoot really similarly. The other guys have opposite kind of approaches, but
Yeah. Yeah, these guys do seem closer in rating.
there's a big benefit to playing with people that you play with often.
Oh, totally.
But yeah, I'll grab a couple shots and I'll say, which of these? And then also remembering that your opponent is opposite-handed, that's a biggie.
It's huge.
That is a biggie. Even on 7-footers, it makes a difference.
Joel and I have
Those are
muscled it.
rare. Yeah.
Joel and I have played a decent amount of Scotch together, and something that I don't think about is being a shorter player.
Yeah, I was going
And
to say.
I leave him shooting over the entire 9-footer, and he's looking at me like, "What is
Yeah.
wrong?" And there's no reason to at all.
Well, except you're forgetting that you're not playing with yourself.
A giant. Yep.
Yeah.
Not just playing with yourself here.
I like to have I don't think the first shot, because you can talk, man, that changes things so much. Because you can talk.
They can talk the
If
whole
there is
time.
let's say you have a 400 and a 600 or whatever they can be here, let's say like a 500 and it's 1200 cap, right?
5 and 7. This
5
is
and 7.
platinum.
Okay, so let's say they have a 5 and a 7. If the 7's got a monster break, squats the ball, good spread, it doesn't matter that the 500's coming out first because the 7 can say, take this.
This is why I wish we could have played Scotch together.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that could say that, but I feel like, yeah, that 1200 region is a lot of room for some good teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish they would have done that at our regional one coming up. I think 13 was too high. And
what 2 650s are going to play
exactly.
together? What, 700 and 600?
I don't even know what the point of that was.
I asked Matt Horner. I was like, "Hey, are you playing Scotch?"
The elite, yeah. If they would have made it 12, I mean, there'd be gals playing in it. There'd be people that want to play these better players and elevate their game. And it's I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I prefer to be the weak one on a team, is what I'm saying.
Wow.
Well,
that's a strong team if you are.
I just, I like to play up. I like to play,
We've talked a lot about that, and I
me
really
a
feel
700
like
against 2 600s. I'd love that,
I feel like I play my best pool. I mean, if I played the way that I played in this tournament at Derby, I would be so
Nice
embarrassed.
shot.
And for
Get
some
off that
reason,
rail.
you allow
God, he
your.
didn't get there, did he?
No, I think he did. It looks so close on this, but I think he totally has.
He totally did not. And also, I didn't know that was the 9
I'll take
right
that
there.
bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that 5 ball proving to be.
Okay. So this guy, you can
he's
tell,
totally
feels
got it.
comfortable with a little bit of a.
I'm telling you,
But
this
that
guy.
9's, I shot. Yikes! What a shot! I was
Cliff,
like, but
that's
that
what I'm
9's
saying. Cliff's saying, yeah, he and Mike D would be able to play together, and that's a pretty powerhouse.
I feel like you have to save yourself for me, Cliff, if that ever happens again.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's so sweet. I didn't know you guys had such a Scotch affair.
It was.
It was never meant to be.
No, it wasn't.
Well,
That's a
maybe it will
sign.
be in the future. The Gooch brings back the memories. Al the Gooch. Oh, just playing pool. I thought that was a Todd Gooch reference for sure,
Yeah.
and I was like, huh, we do have a lot of Todd Gooch talk on this chat. He comes up a good amount. Friend of Mike D's. It really looks like he's going to have to push through. I feel like just topspin is going to get you behind the 8 ball here.
He's off the rail. It's a little tricky.
I
It depends. That guy could be over there saying, "Hey, just lay it up, and I can I make that ball all day,"
totally.
Instead of
And
having
I
to
think
force
that's smart.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't put me behind the ball. You're up 2-1. You really want to be up 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends. It depends on how.
I have a heart attack every time. And I think the lots of strokes are a good thing. It's just I'm a nervous player.
That's what yeah. I actually, when I was talking about, yeah, I like that. Nice shot.
Yeah,
This guy.
that's the move.
I was playing doubles with one of these people that I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't watch.
Yep.
And we ended up winning it. It was ACS. It was the only
cool.
time I ever played ACS. But I was like, I can't do it again.
Yeah.
Like, I just felt like I was going to lose it. And I did. I would just look away or look down and away.
I can't watch.
Yeah, and on the touchiest stuff, and he'd still gear up just like that. And I was, oh my gosh.
I'm trying to imagine who it was.
It doesn't really play anymore.
Got it.
Like regional stuff. Locally, yeah, up in my hood. Nice shot. Come on down.
Yeah,
What a great lead.
Man, great speed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm such a one-pocket player
I
that
thought that was going to keep rolling.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to get dead straight. But yes, go ahead.
I'm such a one-pocket player that I'm still looking at getting behind this 5 ball. I'm like, I think I can force follow this.
That's so funny. I definitely have to click into gear in 9 ball. You know what ball you're shooting next, right?
Yeah.
But man, do I need to get into
8 ball
8
is
ball
a
mode.
Totally.
And once I can start seeing patterns and stuff, then I got it. Then everything becomes super simple.
Sam Howell here trying to take down game number 4.
Yes, agreed, Jason. Nice shot.
Fires
Nice out.
it. Beautiful. So we talked a little bit about being able to talk at the table.
Yeah,
there is a line where I think it gets crossed. I was playing Scotch at one point in Lincoln City when they changed the rule to you can talk at any point as long as you're behind the table.
Yeah.
And it was a guy talking to his partner,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean literally saying, no, no, not cutting enough, no.
Oh, that's
Like,
come on,
literally,
man. I mean,
it was infuriating.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I couldn't believe it. It was like that 9-ball match. Were you there when the guy took 3 phone calls in the middle of my match?
Yes. Yeah, I was the one that stopped the ref and was like, "Hey," and motioned him down towards you.
I was in the middle of a match over here, and he was taking a call on speakerphone.
Holy crap!
And I
same
almost
dude.
walked over to him and just said, "Man, it's a good thing money can't buy class, 'cause you're broke, man."
Yeah.
He literally has an oil rig on his cue case with dollar signs all around. You
know-
tacky bastard.
An oil rig like a derrick?
Is that what it is? Like the tower?
The tower, yeah. I only know that because of a slot machine. I'm not even gonna lie. Called Texas T.
Uh-huh.
They're
Ooh.
called derricks. See?
I'm from Montana,
Learning's
and I
fun.
don't know that, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
not
Well,
a...
you don't play enough
yeah,
slot machines.
that's true. Yo, hey, when you come back, will you let us know when we get next? This is the second part of the double dip, and Mike wants to know what we got going.
We've got a doubles. It's dog and
Maybe gold.
didn't I bring that one to you?
Oh, you grabbed this one?
It's I can't remember. Oh look, I can't
Yeah,
remember.
just let us know. Thank you.
What day is it again?
Tuesday. I know she didn't bring us one.
Yeah, I'm looking through what you guys have done here. So at the moment, there are no singles going on except for CSI 9-ball.
CSI 9-ball, yep.
And then it's doubles and then 9-ball teams.
Yes. Yep.
Any idea? Did you do the gold? Is the gold finals done?
Gold finals happened today.
Okay. There
Yep.
wasn't anybody from Washington involved in it?
No.
Okay.
Carlin Kidder won it. Do you know Carlin from Reno?
Nope.
Carlin's going to be at Western BCA Championship.
Cool. Yeah, I
He-
had a
he
couple
played
buddies, but I
great.
didn't know where they ended up.
Carlin won. A fella.
I'm talking about doubles.
in doubles.
Yeah. I thought you just said, I thought that was two people's last names when you said that.
Got it. It sounds that way.
Yeah.
There's that waggle. Minnesota State Attorney, there's no talking.
Scotch,
Yeah.
we're talking, yeah, I definitely have to go to
Except
paycheck. I
nobody
like that.
does. It's kind of like when you tell people, well, no safeties. I don't like that. Because people are going to play safeties. So you might as well do like BCA's done and write a rule about it and limit it. I wish they would limit talking a little more.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like it.
when they said no talking, people still talk. And then you got to deal with who's cheating, how fair is
Right.
it,
No, you're right.
and there's more refs involved.
Even with the talking, like you're saying, it goes well above and beyond like what it should.
Yeah.
Like I said, the last time we were all at the coast, me and my partner were very evenly matched. We played the point match with a 700 and a 400 prelim.
Wow.
And man, if he couldn't have told her to play safe a couple times, she definitely would have. And it was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
This is why I like playing near your reading, and
Well,
it's
because
just.
your player is not
But
a
also-
400 player if they have a 700 advising him every shot.
But they should, if they had a 1200 cap, then I think the highest level of Scotch at events should be non-talking. Your elite, your platinum, this division, I think it's way more interesting.
I think in a perfect world where people follow the rules, that would be great.
I know.
That they don't.
I know.
We've had some funny Scotch stories. The first time we ever played when we met you was playing Scotch
I was
doubles.
just telling somebody about that and how embarrassing it was for me. And I was
Oh
like,
my
yeah,
God,
I hit
so
it off
awesome.
with these guys, and this other person got all mad that we're being hustled for $20. I was like, come on now,
$20.
20 whole bucks.
It was hilarious, and
This is at our regional tournament, and me and a person played doubles against this guy who I'm sitting next to and his buddy, and we stomped you guys, and then
Killed us.
Joel says, well, how about we do this? We spotted you a gamer maybe or something, and Joel was going to play one-handed, and boy, were his mechanics on point, and
No,
you guys stomped us.
you spotted us more than a game.
Well,
I
I know
think
that. I feel like there had to have been a spot because we thought, funny enough, that was going to be a handicap for Joel.
Oh, it was.
It was not.
We were racing to like 5 or something, and
How
I
dare
think
you
we
set
got
us
it.
up for that $20? I've still not let it go. I was telling somebody about it today, like I
Well,
said.
somebody hasn't.
I know.
No, that's
so,
not true.
So funny.
That's totally not true. We totally made nice, and it was.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't even involved. I was just embarrassed about my partner flipping out
No.
because I was just impressed. I was impressed, Joel. If you're listening to this at some point, man, you played good.
And that says a lot about both of our games. About mine, I don't play well when I'm not feeling well, and Joel playing that well one-handed after we were playing terribly together as a team.
Like just going for it. Yeah.
Joel starts making shots one-handed, and all of a sudden I couldn't miss.
Yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't like I was giving him great shape. He was just making, and then there was the whole discrepancy about the shooting with the pad.
I don't even remember that. I
Joel
blacked it out because I'm embarrassed.
He has a little sponge that he uses on the
to
rail
rest
to like.
it. Yeah, I didn't see. I blacked all that out.
And it got called a shooting aid. It was.
This was
really
in a
funny.
back room at 3 a.m. gambling.
For $20.
No timeouts. Wait your table when it's your turn.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a really unfortunate position to end up here on the solids. You kind of got to back cut this too. I mean, not back cut, just it's a strange cut in the side here.
Yeah, thin. And just not let the cue ball. I wonder if he's going to bring it into the
look
rail.
outside pocket.
Yeah, I'd bring this into the rail. Just a whoop. Oh, it was going. It was a lot.
Wow.
Nice shot. That was a great.
Really
oh, and
nice
look
shot.
at this. Nice.
Kind of a similar shot here. I almost.
I guess there's not a ton of room in between the cue and the 3. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, never
Oh,
mind.
no. Yeah.
Jeez.
Tough. Boy, if you can make the 3 though, that's your path to being out. Because the 5 looks hard from there. From
That
this angle, it
5
looks like they can make the 5 for sure.
Yeah, they
But where does the
definitely
5
can't.
lead you?
I think.
I think you got to try and make the 3 ball here.
Can he see this? No, he couldn't. Never mind. I don't think so. I mean, I think gosh, that ball sitting in that pocket down table is rough to play safe against.
I mean, what are you doing with the 6? Yeah, you were saying safe.
You know what? They could shoot the 4 into that ball up table. Do you think they could get it back down below these balls on this? Like, come here. No, absolutely not. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
All right, I like to come off the bottom side of the 4 and get between the 3-7.
Yeah, but that ball, he's got a ball here he can shoot on the side and down table. That's rough.
They're
Yeah,
calling a
I
ref
think-
for this shot,
Well,
huh?
I think that you oh, he could make it.
Yeah, I thought he could make that.
Oh, did he call him I swear I heard foul.
No,
Oh, okay.
I think he said good hit. It sounded like foul. It's
Somebody
like
somewhere maybe.
it's like a ref went ball.
Yeah, okay.
3 might back cut
Definitely
here.
have to be on the same page, Ed. Yeah, that's what I like. I like strategically choosing your doubles partner. You know, play with them, know their patterns, know what. I like that. It's challenging.
Yeah, it is. No, the game of Scotch is really fun, and when you do like spend time developing a team and a partnership, I
Yeah.
think that's the spirit of the game. But a lot of people out here really are just looking to get in the money, and
Yeah.
that's why the rules are so important. Yeah, so 6 leading to the 3 trying to get between the 7-4.
So this looks like a teammate or something. Why is there somebody hitting balls on the table? Oh, there's a match coming in, huh?
Yeah,
Okay. I was like, that's rude.
and this is probably CSI 9 ball.
Nice shot.
It's probably deep.
That's
I don't know if you know these guys, but one of them is Robert Frost, and the other one
the poet.
is-
Yeah, I lost. Thank you, Robert Frost, for I mean, I gave a sucker bet. I got one pocket. So yeah, he had a one pocket match in Derby, and I didn't know him, and he was playing. Oh, he's playing Mike D, and I bet on Mike D.
Yep.
I mean, I knew I was going to lose
Robert's
because
tough.
of the person that was like, "You want to put 20 on it?" I knew I was going to lose,
Yeah, I do
but
actually.
I was believing in Mike.
Man, good for you.
Yeah.
Mike had a heck of a tournament. That was, I mean,
Yeah.
all right, taking the combo.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't like
Oh,
that.
I mean, if you
If
can
you hit it
combo
like that, I
that,
do.
yeah.
Whew.
Uh-oh, 8-ball's gotten a little funny though.
4-3, 8 in the side. Yeah, 8 goes wide, perfect in the side.
That's not an easy shot. That the 4, so he's gonna come in between. That
I like drawing off the 4 up here and then 3 over and back.
See, I almost, okay, this is, I like drawing.
Uh-huh.
I actually like shooting the 3, stunning it over, shooting the 4 in the side, and drawing back there.
Okay.
I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
that's psychotic though, but there's
If you
personal.
if you have control to come across that line and
Right.
not end up here or here,
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah.
he just makes that into a little stun, but also that, again, that 15 or
but
whatever
why
ball
wouldn't
is
you do that on the 4 ball? All that is a straight like little bit of stun draw too, and then you have a perfect
he
angle
could
to get
also
over there.
still, yeah, I mean, and the 3 is up high enough to where, what is this ball here?
13.
The 13 and the 8 aren't really necessary. Oh, he's doing what he's doing what I do. This
He
is
heard
never
you.
good for anyone. I just feel like it's simpler, but
Wow,
it's
no.
not. Yeah, and then look at that. He left it perfect, but like, can this person control their draw well? Probably.
Yeah, but when it's just you at the table, I mean, that again goes back to knowing your partner, their skills.
Yeah, and also here's the deal. Let's say he draws it back 2 inches. He also has the, 11. What is that ball on the side over there?
14.
He also has the 14 to potentially play the 8 off of if he can only see a
I
sliver
think
of
the
it.
8 might go in the corner. I think the 8.
Oh, yeah.
So I think
You
you're
got all
fine
kinds
one
of
way or
play.
the
Well,
other.
I'm saying if he, let's say, draws it back 2 inches
Yeah.
and he can see a sliver of the 8, there's
Got it.
options still. There's a bank. You know, I will cut everything over banking, but
Yep.
yeah.
So overdrew it.
It's still good. You're fine.
Still has it in that upper left-hand corner pocket.
I'm shooting that ball on the side all day.
Yeah, just because the 14.
Yeah, I think so. It's in a good spot.
Yeah, he
And
had
I
a
think he
pretty
is
big pocket down there.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It does clear it pretty easy.
It's hard to tell on these
It
monitors.
is. Nice shot. Drilled it.
Yeah, and hits the outside of the pocket.
Mhm.
Very
Yeah,
nice shot.
that's the thing that would have kind of intimidated me. I also love side pockets.
Yeah, I do too.
One,
Yep.
one pocket from Kentucky. I learned his name.
Yep.
That's for sure. I knew that was a dumb bet in Derby. But support.
He's definitely one of those people where Rick was like, "You don't know this person?" And I was like, "Nope,
Yeah, you
no
know,
idea."
I learned lots of names there.
So that girl that beat me, that handicapped me in the mini,
Yeah.
first thing she said when she walked up, she's like, "Hey, I was wondering if I could get your autograph." And I was like, "Oh, that's really funny." I was like, "Did they tell you to say it?" And she's like, "Yeah, they did, but I want it right here." And pointed at the score sheet. And I was like,
burn,
"Oh,
I
that's
love it.
so
Oh, I
gangster."
love it.
It was such a good line.
Yeah, it is.
"Hey, can I get your
Oh,
autograph?"
man, that's awesome.
Put it right here after
gotta
I
meet
kick
this
your
chick.
ass. She was awesome, man.
Yeah.
They're from somewhere. Oh, they're from Spokane. Her partner just
Then I
opened,
definitely know them.
reopened a bar. You know who it is?
I definitely will, yeah.
She's a tall brunette. Her boyfriend or husband just reopened a bar called, it's his name. It's called like Rick's or
Huh.
Lawrence's. It's
I
not
must.
Lawrence. Yeah, they were cool. I like them. She played good.
Yeah, I'd go over there for tournaments because I really like the halls they have over there.
How far is it to Spokane from there?
4 hours straight. It's a beautiful drive. Going from Western to Eastern Washington's a beautiful drive, and I like driving.
Yeah.
Also, they had a monster brake pot for a while when they were doing tournaments over at the 2 places I'd go to, and they'd do like break and goes and stuff. So it got up to like, and Harold Bryan ended up winning it, but I think it was at like 1,500.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know that. Yeah.
That's pretty
Sign
sweet.
us up.
Yeah, there's some really good players in Spokane.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Holy cow, did Blake Baker have an incredible tournament?
Yeah. I wish I could have seen that match with
Man.
Albin.
It was pretty sweet.
So, this is a nice layout here for stripes, man.
Again,
Who is
it
this
looks
at which
like he's
table?
shooting.
Which table or which team is at the table right now?
This is Johnson
Johnson
Howell.
Howell.
Yeah, this is definitely Sam.
Well, he's got.
All right, so pockets that ball. I mean, he's
where
firing
big hands
that.
come into play.
Yep.
Cliff, if you're still listening.
Big hands. Cliff knows you're the one. Does Cliff have big mitts?
Absolutely not. We're not talking about Cliff's hands.
Oh, little guys.
Oh, I don't know, but they're smaller than mine. So that could be average. That could be little. I'm just saying it helps to have like a nice wide spread. Yeah. See, he looks very comfortable shooting over this ball.
I feel like you're more deserving of a more interesting nickname than just
I like nice shots. What a
those
shot.
big old mitts.
No.
Those paws.
I've
Hey,
been
it
called many
helps,
things.
man.
It does. It does. Boy, is my bridge hand. He just has a great mind for it. Yeah. One pocket's very engaging to watch, I think.
Yes, it is.
And I like that it's gotten more aggressive, too. You know, it's not just... I remember when I first heard of it. This is many moons ago. But, man, it was a...
Felt like dinking balls across the table.
Yeah.
I played a guy
it was
last
just
night where-
like outlast. And I'm like, man, it just... Yeah.
Go for a
And
ball.
it's gotten a lot, but they're spreading the stuff out more, and it's just it's faster paced now.
It's like Scott Frost says in Power One Pocket, this ain't 1952. We're not just dinking balls around the table anymore. Bam, bam. Between he and Tony Chohan, Alex Pagalayan, I mean, these explosive players, they really have changed the face of One Pocket and made it a far more interesting game.
Yeah,
I always liked it. I even like the slow strategy of it.
me too.
I like an
Yeah,
up-table game.
yeah.
I was playing a guy last night. We were just playing $20 a game. And this table next to us
Which
was...
one?
What's that?
Which one is he?
Is this person?
No. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Robert's not in yellow.
Okay. Yeah, I just watched. He had a nice run there.
Yeah, he hits the ball good.
Yeah.
But
He
this
looks
table
like a
night,
Robert.
right?
Yeah.
He looks like Robert Frost.
Well, I don't know what, you know.
No, you do. He's
Well,
not in yellow. Coming all the way around that ball.
nice shot. This guy, I like this guy's game.
I do too.
And
Because
the
of where
other
he ended up, I think I'm going to take... I like high inside, so I'm
Yeah,
probably
me
going to
too.
take the 15 now.
Yep.
You could also
Okay.
come around the 1. Just stun around. A little bit of just below center
sure,
left English.
he could roll this ball. Well, again, I like side pockets, so he could roll this ball forward, play that. I mean, there's all kinds of.
Yeah.
Yay, 8-ball. So many options.
Yate ball.
That's a tough thing to deal with in doubles is, you know, particularly when you can't talk and you've got a pattern in mind and then someone goes up and just
Ugh.
throws a wrench into it. But
Totally.
it's still, like, they have one in mind as well. They just do it differently than you.
Yeah.
So it's just adjusting, adapting, like, but that's where you'll see, like we were talking about, that ego clash. Some guy, if you would have just done this. He's going to draw back a little bit here, it looks
Yeah.
like. That's fine. It's
I
pretty
want him to
big.
put his bridge hand a little closer to that ball.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, he likes to come down into it, huh?
A draw stroke like this where you're biting off.
Nice
that was
shot.
really smooth. Very
really,
nice shot.
Really nice shot.
And that's, I mean,
that's like
that.
stop
Yep.
from here.
Yeah, that shot wins you a game.
So that's going to put them on the hill if they get this, huh?
Beautiful, yep. And this is Jeff back at the table. Jeff just going to draw off this ball and hope his partner just stops him right
There's
there.
a teensy bit of an angle there on the 10 that he might be a little bit, or is that, what ball is
12.
that? 12, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, so
He
I
knew.
mean,
The stripe when he's closest to.
is he coming off the rail here, or is he just rolling up?
I think he's just going to draw back. I think there's
Yeah, he can
less
pop it
angle.
out. Yeah, there is. You're right. There is. He can just pop it back a little bit. And then, yeah, it's stop shot from, gosh, that makes
He
it
did
look
look
like
like-
there's more angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe he's just trying to be extra cautious. I understand going into the rail there, too. It looks like he is.
Yeah.
So just bumping to the side and back out.
Yep. And then stop.
That, again, is a very easy way to go about it. This one just up and out, high ball. You almost don't want to say that. Just make the ball. Make
This
that 8
looks
from anywhere.
Super. Yeah. Just stop it. And then, yeah.
I don't want to say stop because stop implies some draw.
Why?
wanna-
No,
I-
it doesn't.
Right there? From that
Stop.
distance? Because there's an angle there.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, roll it off the back rail. I don't know. You're saying,
I'm just saying if, for a lot of players, this is when they'd force it, when the pressure's on. If they got to get that draw to slide that
this
whole
hurts to turn
distance.
my head that way, but I can't really see that. I wish we could turn that upright.
I know, I do too.
Nice shot. Sits it. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
He can cut this, and he can.
Yeah,
that
he's
ball's-
fine.
Yeah.
6 balls saving him right there.
Right.
8 is on the high side of the pocket, but yeah, he's golden. And this is to get on the hill.
And do they have the break?
I believe they do. I
think
believe they broke
this-
first.
Yeah, I think they do too.
This is Jeff Johnson taking it down. All right, 4-2.
Exciting stuff.
There's more clapping than I thought there would be.
Well, it looks like they got a lot of teammates or buddies that have been here the whole time. They kind of moved over because.
Did I
of
have the
this match
score
coming.
wrong?
What do you mean?
Oh, they're breaking down.
Oh shoot! you
I'm
had
an
the
idiot.
How dare you? Sorry, everybody. Oh my
They are
gosh!
breaking
Hey,
it down.
surprise! That was
Well,
5.
it's
So they
not
beat
the
him
first time, it
2-5,
won't be the
2-5,
last.
5-2, 5-2.
Yeah.
Both sets. Good for
Well,
them.
congratulations to both Sam and
Johnson
Jeff.
and Howell.
Congratulations there, and a big shout out to Nick and Dave. Incredible tournament. Congratulations,
Yeah.
guys. It's tough to get double dip, but congratulations on a great
happens to
tournament.
everybody.
And man, Molly, thanks for joining me
Yeah,
here in the
of
booth.
course.
This has been fun.
Yeah, I will be back.
We are going to get out of here. We'll be back real
Hype
soon.
train, chew, chew.
I think we have some more. I think we have 9-ball coming up. I think this match
Yeah, these guys
might
are.
move over here. We're going to see. Anyway, Summerfield and Molly here with Bad Boys TV. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button. Hit the